So we will see what's what.
We will figure it out.
I should have made myself prettier.
Hiya! Hiya, friend.
Hello, everyone.
Just switch us back to our full screen so we can actually properly say hello. Hey!
Hey.
Welcome
already got one.
in
Sunny Westing TG. Thank you for the follow.
Much appreciated.
Really,
how's
really close in on the trigger there.
Oh,
too.
hell, I know. I do that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm old.
we're yeah. I'm
Trident and Singeth, hiya. Welcome in.
Howdy.
Hello, everyone.
We're playing Scales of Fate.
Yes, this is very exciting. We've had this game for a while.
Too long.
Yeah, honestly, too long. Sorry, super sorry, Austin. Thank you for being understanding.
Yeah.
But I absolutely wanted to make sure we got this to the table before I went out of commission for cornea surgery next week.
Yeah.
Call.
So we are getting some Scales of Fate in. It is November. We're doing it. I am excited to see how this plays out. The game looked super cool. Like,
Yeah.
you'll see in a moment, the components are gorgeous, and there's a lot of strategic depth that we're seeing as we kind of start wrapping our brains around the game. We are a little late because we spent some time going over the rules. We printed off a couple copies for ourselves to kind of start wrapping our brain around things, but ultimately, this game looks sweet, and it's fulfilling on Kickstarter soon, like within the next month or two, unless there's been an update since I last checked.
And this is just the prototype.
And this is just the
Yeah, it's the
prototype.
And having seen their other stuff, I'm betting their finished product is
Gonna be polished.
This is sweet.
Yeah,
So
the,
like,
the
For a prototype, this is rad.
pieces in here they're hefty. They're all made of wood. They're some of these pieces they're painted double sided for like the gods, so it doesn't matter what way you flip them.
I bet you they come
look-
up with
they look the same.
metals. I bet
All
you
that'd be real nice.
I bet you they do.
Those would be hefty, but you'd run into the issue of them potentially scratching each other.
Unless you have a board that, unless you've got if you put like rubber feet on them,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have that problem
Or
necessarily.
magnets.
Or magnets. Always with the magnets.
Magnets are awesome.
They are really awesome.
And they use them in fantastic ways on their game.
I have seen a lot of IV Studios games in passing. We played Tend last year, which we loved. It just didn't film great.
Right, yeah. Not that had nothing to do with
That had nothing to do with them.
the game.
That
The
was
game was
just
fun. It just
It is not camera friendly.
right.
Yeah.
I needed 3 or 4 more cameras to even pretend to do it justice, and even then, it'd have been rough. I would have needed someone running cameras and toggling back and forth.
I
It would have been
not.
nothing.
I do not believe I've ever played any IV Studios games.
You're in for a
I
treat.
do not recognize Tend.
So Tend is very cozy game-like in how it is set up.
Yeah.
You're basically building your own little farm. Everybody takes their turns at the same time. And then at the end of the round, you resolve things that you've done for or that your neighbors have done for you. It's very cooperative and competitive kind of at the same time because you need your neighbors to help build your farm, but you also
Want to kill
are going to
To kill them.
be needed by them to build their farm.
Always with the murder.
Always with
Hey, Kronos.
Hi, Kronos.
And it's basically, if you've played anything like the Stardew Valley board game or any cozy game on PC, Stardew Valley, Dinkum, Core Keeper, etc., 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 Tend is very reminiscent of that. There are a lot of elements to it, and it is kind of the perfect game to while away a rainy afternoon. And it will take the whole afternoon.
Maybe if they played more games like that, I would have lower blood pressure.
I will point out, we got through 6 of the 12 rounds of the game in 4 hours.
Holy crap.
There is a lot of
You are-
micromanagement in that one, which is very fun if you're in a mindset to do it. It's extremely well set up.
And the reason it took
I'm
us
not
that long
gonna
was
I like
we were individually taking turns.
right.
Yeah.
We would have gotten through the whole game
So
if
that we
had
could
started.
explain what we were doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we compromised getting a whole game through with slowing it down so everybody could take their turns, so you could see the different bits, bobs, and interactions, which
Because
helped a
otherwise
lot.
it was very small on camera and you couldn't tell what everybody was doing.
And I worked
Unlike
some
this,
true
which
wizard.
is big and chunky in a way that I appreciate.
Wait till you
did.
see it.
I don't do micro.
It's
Well, good news. You don't need to
Like,
fight
a big
I
game.
cannot play
Lots of-
RTSs against
lots of
like
things
human
to see
opponents
here.
to save my life, and half the time I can't even play against the computer.
And I will
They just
point out,
make it-
this is a prototype. This is how nice the prototype is.
I will say the game pieces make that small part of my chemical brain hop with the happy chemicals, because I like big chunky pieces that are especially wood pieces like these.
Yeah.
Like,
They all really
I like these,
I want to play Moonrakers.
which is why I understand where he's coming from with like the metal play pieces and how nice that would be. I don't know. There's something about like natural wood pieces that I like better.
Depends.
I think it does. I personally, I like wood tactilely, but I do like the weight of metals.
The weight of
That's
metal
the
is
thing,
nice.
like
the
metal
tactile
cost,
sense
it
of the
depends on
wood.
piece
Yes.
as well. Like in the Lords of Waterdeep game, the metal coins really do set it apart from the little cardboard tokens.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't necessarily want a metal needle,
Yeah.
right? So it's yeah.
There we go. We got things all kind of polished up here. So you can see everything that's going on.
Yep.
So, unlike a lot of the games we stream, Scales of Fate is a 2-player game. The object is basically to get your demigods to achieve certain objectives, which we will read out to you because the text on the cards is very tiny.
Yep.
But we will tell you what they are across 3 ages. Each age is going to have its own objective that you're working to complete. And then as you're playing through the game, you're also going to be kind of watching what your opponent is doing to see if you can identify their demigods at the end of the game. Each player is going to get 2 secretly, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to have them draw them, write them down, put them back in the deck, and then hand it to the other person to do the same.
Because it's possible that both opponents might have
The same one.
the same one or same ones.
Now we're making an assumption on the rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it is a prototype game. The game is written in the rule book as saying that each player should have their own deck of demigods.
We only got 1.
We only have
so
one deck.
that's why we're writing it down as a workaround.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's unclear if that is something that got changed in an update and you're only supposed to have one.
Right.
Or if it's like a typo. and-
Yeah, or if we are supposed to have 2 decks and it is possible for us to get the same deck.
Right.
So,
But it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an instance where everybody's moving, playing with the same chess pieces. So that is interesting to me. It's just like we're all playing with the same demigods, but we're moving them opposite each other, but we're also trying to get ahead.
each demigod is also going to have its own amount of renown, which is scored around the edge of the board, 0 to 14.
Yes.
So that's why we have all these different little pieces kicking around, so that you can see where each god is and where their renown is, because that can make a pretty big difference. And it is also possible for gods to die.
The Abyss.
So
The Abyss.
we're starting with all the gods, but
Down there.
not all of them are going to make it.
Yep. From Hell's Heart.
Is there
I
anything
have
that brings
the
them out of the Abyss? I'll find out during gameplay. You know what? Let's just go with this.
Switch will.
Oh,
But it
but
costs-
somebody still
Yep.
goes in.
And you
Yeah.
do have godly powers that any player can use, but you get 1 shot of each power per game. Not per age, per game.
There's not 4? I thought there
No,
was
there's 3.
They're exactly
They're exactly 3.
Smite,
There
switch, and
was,
steal.
there was another box on the page explaining that just said you get a -1 if you use it.
Correct.
Yes. And those powers are shared between the 2 players.
Yep.
Now,
They're really powerful.
They're very powerful, but they will cost you a point at the end of the game, which is a pretty hefty price.
It is.
Yeah, this is not a high-scoring game from what I read in the rulebook.
And additionally, it does take your entire turn to use a god power.
The most you can get is 20.
So yeah,
Really?
Yeah. You can get 14 for the renown, and you can guess both of their demigods, right?
Oh, yeah.
that would make sense.
That's what you get.
And we'll talk more about scoring as we get closer to that point. But we're going to have Nathan and Callahan be kind of our guinea pigs here, because Callahan's been excited to get an IB Studio game to the table for a while, and Nathan had the best grasp of the rules out of the 4 of us.
I
I'm sensing a pattern with that one.
It does help to read the rules.
I did. It only sort of helped me.
I was
I read
mostly
the rules
trying to
and I was
get
still
Phil Callahan,
confused.
but I'm happy that you took some shrapnel there.
this is definitely a game that I'm betting watching an actual playthrough will make more sense than just reading the
Well, that's why we're going to
Probably,
bumble
yeah.
through a playthrough,
Yeah.
and then we're going to see where things go, because everybody's going to get their crack at this if they want it.
Yeah.
And I'm super curious to see how it plays, because it looks very strategic for a two-player game. So I'm real curious to see where this all goes.
I think Callahan and I are actually the perfect ones to start this because our strategery either tends to be very well defined or immediately break down into random bullshit.
Right. I can't
Like,
chaos guy.
Usually the latter.
So I feel like this is a good matchup.
All right. And this, not part of the game, is what we're going to use to determine who's going first.
Yes.
Indeed.
Behold, Blue Bertha.
Blue Bertha is off and rolling. What did I get? It's not on camera. Ah, it was on 78.
It's a 20. You're a schmuck.
I think it was like 200.
I don't think so.
You'll get a 20 and you'll like it.
It's okay. Nathan got a 60.
So first player, Mark,
Wow.
we'll go to you.
That's me. This is important for tiebreakers.
Yes.
Yes. The first
Wait,
player.
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is the third rung of tiebreakers.
Yeah.
But
If everything else,
if everything else is tied up, first player wins.
Wow. Okay. So it's impossible to have a tie in this.
Correct.
you cannot have a tie.
But
Fine.
it's unlikely we go to the third rung of tiebreakers, which
Correct.
means naturally
gods.
Gods don't like.
we'll see that tonight.
Oh yeah, I have every confidence in
I
our.
have every confidence in our ability to do that. Now, since I'm not playing, I'm going to steal a peek at the old peek.
It's fine. I'm gonna watch what Nathan's doing and
Huh.
see if the abyss blinks at me.
You know what they say? If you stare long enough into the abyss,
Right.
it'll eventually stare back.
So yes, our
And it'll
workaround in
blink.
place is just to write
Yep, write it down on the back of the
on the back
sheets.
of the sheet. Let me get you a letter. Oh, is that pencil good enough?
Yeah, should be. It looks plenty sharp.
So yeah, unbelievably excited. I want to see how this plays because I got to take the first look at the board game, but we got it many moons ago, and
Here, so they can see who I'm keeping track of.
I was blown away by how nicely it was packed, and then the quality of the box and pieces. Like,
Oh, yeah,
look at the green screen behind us. It is so intricate. It is just so incredibly intricate.
Yeah, the box is really nice.
Yeah, like it's
Like
got,
gold foil inlays and everything.
and then it's also got indent
see that?
designs kind of around the middle there.
Yeah.
It's all nice, shiny, and then it's like
The YouTube
sides are all
thumbnail
covered
also
too.
captures this, so you can actually see it a little better if it's not coming in on camera well. But
I caught some shine.
also of note, the shipping box was designed to fit this box perfectly.
I see.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll go grab it.
It
'cause I
keeps
got
things from rattling around. You don't even get scratches that way.
Yeah.
Like it was a perfect fit. There was about half an inch to 3/4 inch of solid foam on,
Yeah,
on
like,
all
this
6
box
sides.
was designed especially for this game.
Yeah, it's about an inch. That's about an inch worth of foam. So it came in.
And then
Really-
really, a piece
really
of foam
nicely
on the
packed.
top too to finish it out.
Yep.
But it was
Just precision pack.
precision packed, which Tend was too. This is a trend with Ivy Studios where their insert game is just on lock.
Do you have your deities?
Yes.
Splendid.
Excellent. So
Here,
those
your
can be
DVDs.
little-
You will
Yeah,
want that.
we'll set these.
Well, we
we'll
can
set
they're
these
on your
aside 'cause
cheat
we
sheet.
don't
You
need
only need the demigod deck
at the
during
very start when you decide
so
who
you know
you are
who
supporting.
are.
Yes.
Right.
Also, if you are just joining us, exclamation Scales of Fate in the chat, and I'll do that now just as an example, will bring up a copy of the rules for you, the viewers at home, to enjoy. And if you like watching us try out demo games, please consider joining our Patreon and our community Discord.
It's great.
Or just give us a follow.
Or just give
give
us
us
a
a follow
follow.
on
If
Twitch.
Patreon is not for you, and it is definitely not for everybody, but you still want to support us, a follow on YouTube and on Twitch still goes a long way. We're still
yes,
working
indeed.
toward getting monetized on YouTube. We're almost at the halfway point, which is very exciting.
Hell yeah.
So help us get monetized. Help us do more of what we love so that we can do this full time instead of having to juggle 40-hour-a-week jobs so that
Yeah.
we can spend our time entertaining.
Sometimes more.
Well, that's because you're a schmuck and a sucker.
You've had an emotional day.
Break.
I look forward to seeing you.
What? Like a Kit Kat bar.
All I have to do is
What?
do nothing, and Callahan will ram his face into the dirt harder than I ever could.
There's a good chance of
Like Kit Kat bar.
I usually do. It's one or the other. It's usually just a crushing victory or a
humiliating.
monumental defeat.
Yeah,
like
you're usually either god tier or
Yeah.
a miserable failure. There's very
really
little
lack
in
in the middle
between.
ground. So this should be interesting because this lets you do some dumb stuff. I have to reread those god powers again. I don't know when to deploy them, but I also don't want to leave them for fuzzy. So it's there they are. Yes. Kill, switch, and servant. Oh, and steal a servant.
Yep.
Right. Yes. I do understand, and it is a hefty cost.
Yeah,
You are lowering your maximum score by 1 every time you use a god power.
and you're trading out a whole turn. Using a god power takes away the entirety of your turn economy for that turn.
Yeah, but stealing a servant, I can see how that would really
It can
dig in there at the right moment. You're like, oh, I need that.
but that's the catch. You got to use it at the right moment.
Do these circles on the side mean anything?
Unclear.
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't find anything that corresponded.
There isn't anything in the rules. It might be something for later. It might just be a nice
As I
aesthetic
say,
thing.
Ivy Studios often uses little markers. They did this in Moonraker to signify which set they come from.
Oh,
or,
yeah, I bet that's what they did.
or something like that. If they're planning
It's a
expansions,
set symbol,
right?
yeah.
If they're planning expansions, it's probably something like that.
Makes
but
sense.
but they're different on every demigod's card.
Yeah. Each one is different. And they have
So-
different numbers of like
That might be a future expansion.
the lowest is 4, the highest is I think 7, maybe
So
8.
we're anticipating things down the line. You give now. You play.
Well, first things first, let's see
Yes.
how we like the base game with what we've got
Indeed.
before we start demanding more freebies. Because they've been good to us
They
already.
have, and so understanding. Okay,
So you'll be
I'm
going
first
first.
player.
So let's flip these over
we
and see
flip
what
all
we're
of them
dealing with.
over.
Yes.
Yep.
We do? I,
Yes.
thought I thought it was hidden quests.
Nope. Then once they're set, they flip over. So they're hidden while you're setting them.
Do these things
Yes.
flip too?
No.
No. Okay.
All right.
So what do these all mean?
Well, the sickles are subtractions from the renown.
Okay.
The omega symbols, you gain a renown, and if there are numbers along with each other one, you gain the corresponding number or lose the corresponding number.
Ooh.
If they have no numbers, it's just a straight minus or plus 1.
Okay.
The circles are normal quests. The triangles are special quests, if memory serves correctly.
Yes.
Doritos are special quests. Accepted.
Correct.
I have to choose.
I hope
They're-
one of them's Cool Ranch.
They're
That's my favorite.
It was one of 3 actually.
For PJ.
Thank you so much.
So I have to either place a demigod, pass, or use a god power.
Passing in this game is very bad because if you pass, you are done
Just
basically for the
getting a
age.
turn unless you're using god powers.
Yes.
Yeah, you're basically out of action economy for the age if
Yep.
you pass.
Yes.
I'm
Passing
probably
is
going to
abs-
place the demigod.
Yeah.
That seems like a good idea.
Passing is absolute last
Probably the
resort.
best opening move since everything else sucks. Now I don't know who's who. Okay. Oh wait, they got little symbols.
They've got
They
these-
have little symbols.
That does make
Which
it
does
confusing.
match
Yeah.
your demigod.
Okay. Let's start with
Okay, so you start your turn by either placing a demigod or a servant. Callahan is placing a demigod.
Because he has we have
no
those
servants.
servants. Those
Or
get-
you can use a god power.
the
That is
servants
the third
the
thing.
servants get unlocked with these.
Oh, okay.
And then you hold the
How
servant.
do you get to those?
You can place a demigod on them.
Yep.
Oh, neat.
which one is this?
Sagafari. One with the spear. Center.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, how convenient. All right. All right.
And this round's objective, what they're trying to get for their gods, is to have their deities have between 6 and 8 renown.
6 and 8 round.
8 and 10.
Or sorry, 8 and 10. So
Now, can I
8
place
and
them
10 renown.
anywhere on the board?
As far as
They
I
go
know,
in these in-between sections,
Okay.
but anywhere. Yes.
they go in the in-between sections?
Yes.
I
You
thought they
can't
went directly on top.
Nope.
I think that might, is that the servants that go on top, or do they, can
servants
they
go-
move?
The servants go around the outside.
The
Oh, right.
demigods go in these sections where
There's
vertical
nothing.
and horizontal connections,
Oh, okay.
so that they can score from either the things on either side.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
You see now.
So I can.
Kind
So
of.
I put him here,
50-50.
or should I put him like this?
Pretty much.
You
Yeah,
should put them
that's
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows them.
So
Yeah,
this
there you go.
is. If I'm reading it right.
Bella.
Belan. Yes, and I put him between both the feather and the light and the dark token,
Correct.
Yes.
so that if I can get a servant,
Scorpion tail is light, or scorpion tail is dark. The feathers / leaves are light.
Okay.
And then
do
the
you score
claws-
anything for having put him there, or is he just in play?
He is just in play.
Okay.
and that is my turn.
Yep, that was your action.
Exactly.
think
You get one action, and then it goes to the next player.
Yeah, because I think
Until we're
scoring happens at the tail
all
end.
out. How do I get the servant?
Well, I mean the renown scoring. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
How do I get the servants?
You get the
It's-
servants by landing on these.
How do you
Now
land on
those-
You put
those?
your demigod there.
Yeah, they got to walk to it.
Those fill the in-between spaces.
Can you start a demigod on them?
So the demigods cannot go directly on the quest markers,
Correct.
but they can go in anything. Of
Right,
these
they're
lines.
allowed to go in the
So,
middle, whereas the
If
servants are not.
I could have placed him here and picked up a servant.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, all right. And those are just for light, those are for dark, and those are for anything it's touching.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. I want to change my answer.
Go
I
ahead.
find this perfectly acceptable.
We are learning. That is okay.
I was like, oh, don't look at it. I am going to go here. And I'm going to take this servant.
All right.
And that stays with you until you use them.
Is it
So
still
it
on
passes. It passes.
goes between
through-
age?
Goes between age.
Oh, nice. Okay.
If I
Yes.
remember correctly, the servants do go through age.
And I'm playing a little dumb to ask these questions to better illustrate for chat. So
yes.
I understand we've covered some of this already in pregame, but
I am unclear if the servants go through age. Would you mind double checking?
yeah, I can double check that for you.
It's-
Okay, for one, I'll be gonna look up PI while you're trying to run this.
Servants.
And I see they
Oh,
move
it's a
around.
future turn this age.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
it does
you have to use them this age,
You
but
have to use them this age, but it gives you an extra move later on if all the demigods are placed. If you still have servants, you could put them down.
and you can still do things.
But if they're not in between one, oh, he can't get points now.
How do you
What do you
mean?
mean?
Because he's not.
He is in between this one and that.
Okay.
So he can get up to 3.
Okay.
Correct.
Between which one? Which one?
He's between these two,
Oh, okay. So he can
so he can score both of
he
those.
can score both of those and get up. He could get up to 2 or 3 depending on whether his servants are there. Is that how that works, or is he just getting
Servants
3?
go on the edges like
Yes.
this. Like
They are
if
how-
it was placed here in this column, he would lose 1 renown because it only triggers the white. This one does.
I believe they only score on adjacent sections.
Yep. Any demigods adjacent to these quests will gain or lose renown based on the values displayed on the
Oh,
quest.
So he
Okay.
wouldn't lose anything,
So
but
he
if
would
this
fine.
one was there in that same place, he would gain
he would
3.
gain 3.
Got it.
Oh,
Or
okay.
you could place it up here and he would get 2. Down here he would get 1.
And then these are literally, they don't affect the whole row. They, just affect the
just
one
the
that it's
juice.
touching.
Correct.
Okay. I'll watch you guys play it a little bit and see if I can better grok it because I'm still a little confused.
I'll just
But
move
that's
it.
okay.
I'm going to move it like this so that it's all face up for the camera.
That'll help. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
I am going to take Isabel here.
That's Isabel.
Isabel.
She's down there. Oh, she's an easy one to adopt.
Yeah, she's got the skull.
Isabel is going to
It's
go
better than not being a
over
bell, I
here,
suppose.
and
What's that
she
one
is going to banish Pentha to the abyss.
Pentha.
And
Okay. How did you do the banish? That's neat.
that is what this symbol means.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take any demigod that hasn't
That
yet
one,
been placed.
That's which space the abyss marker goes into.
Correct. So if you put here, take any demigod that hasn't been placed on the board and place them directly in the abyss. If all demigods have been placed, you may not take this action.
At the end of the age, all demigods are reclaimed.
Yep.
And whatever, if this is over here, every demigod in here loses 2. If it's over here, they gain 1 based on the
upon
symbols there at the bottom of the card here.
Yep. And how you move this left or right, how that affects left or right, you have to land on this, and then you can shift it.
Oh, so
Bingo.
that'll let you move it in either direction.
Correct.
Okay.
But you basically only get it once per age.
Right.
So you can make things good for yourself or bad for yourself or your opponent,
Correct.
depending on when you take it. It's
Yes.
very chess-like in its way.
I get it. All right. We're going to grab a pony. Here. Shift this to that.
Interesting.
So by shifting that to that, that means
All deities in the abyss are going to gain 1 renown.
Now we'll kill.
Okay. Gotcha. Because down at the bottom of the card, there's the omega symbol for gain and the removal symbol for remove. That's what that does. Okay. Which is a little hard to see on the card, but
Well, the
that's why it does that.
the only
That
way you
makes
can
sense.
kill anything right now is to use the
Yeah.
smite.
I know what I wanted to do.
Smite?
Smite.
Smiting!
Smite me, almighty smiter.
Just go full bucket brigade. Just pull off that top tier smite.
I know what my next move is likely to be. Okay, I'm getting kind of a feel for how this is going. I'm sure Fuzzy is going to do something horrible.
That sounds like him.
As he
It
does.
does.
That is his way.
I'm going to take Isabel here, the yellow, and put her up there.
Yes.
So that I can claim this
Wait,
guy.
that's Isabel?
Is that? No.
I thought the pink one was
Sorry, no, that is Naka.
Naka.
Yeah. Quit
do
messing
like-
with me.
I do like how they gave all the gods names.
Okay, so you put that up there, which means
Yes.
you get that.
Yes.
Yep.
And I will take.
Can you put more than one god on a spot?
Nope.
Nope.
How do you get more than one servant then? Or do you?
Per round by
mean,
putting them on
I
one
could go
on
here
all,
and get
basically.
closer.
And it also depends on what the age is and how the board's set up.
Oh, true.
Yes.
True.
The board changes per age.
Gotcha. Right.
Is-
We have other pieces over there that I didn't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we've got an extra smite
Extra,
and an
yeah,
extra,
we got an
one
extra
of these
3
guys.
special quests, an extra smite, and an extra.
Oh, rad. Okay.
One of those.
Yep, I'm on board.
This
That actually
is-
gives a lot of room for expansion
This
too.
is
Yeah.
funny. And so I can go in between spaces.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a servant.
Okay.
Oh, this
I'm
could
starting to
go-
grok how this is piecing together.
Okay.
I'm glad you do.
I'm starting. I'm not completely there, but I'm starting to kind of see where we're going with this.
I have no
Well, pay attention. You might learn something.
I am attempting to, but it's making my brain hurt.
servant.
you got that servant because it was.
Yep, it was on the red one.
Oh, okay. So there's a red one.
There's one white, one black, and 2 red.
Okay, thank you. That was the
Yep.
part I was not getting.
May I see the rules real quick?
You may.
I need to double check how end of round works because I'm at the point where I'm actually having to plan for that.
Actually, I don't know. That's the white one. Okay. That's the
Okay. I see.
that's the white one.
Okay.
And this is the black.
Gotcha.
And then that's a smite. I guess there's
Oh,
only
and the
one?
cards determine how the board is
Oh,
set up. I got
there
it.
might
Yeah.
be more than once.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I was busy.
It's possible that there is one. There's
Oh, there could be
Yes.
extra smitage.
There, could, there, you could have up to 2 smites. You could have up to 2 of the red tokens, but there will
Okay.
ever only be 1 dark servant and
So
1
this
light
whole
servant token
diagram on
available.
this card dictates how the board is set up
Replayability
each
as well.
age.
Correct.
So it's
Got
going
it.
to change the ages every time you
Yes, that
The
makes sense.
ages in the board will change as you play.
Okay. That makes way more sense.
All right.
I'm on the trolley.
We
I think.
got it now. That was a rough start, but
That's okay. We're playing this for the very first time. We did not get a run through.
This is when you figure out how all the things work.
And honestly, I kind of dig that that's how we handle a lot of our games. Like, it's a little frustrating to showcase them, but it also lets us kind of learn with the audience a little bit,
Yeah.
which kind of brings them into our thought process.
I'm gonna take Mr. Claw here and stick him down there.
Yeah. It also is exactly how he said. Playing the game is way easier than trying to read the game.
Yeah, for something like this, it's way easier to just play it.
I don't know how they would have been able to rewrite the rulebook, in all honesty, to make it make more sense, because it is pretty sensible now that I'm seeing how the game is played.
Yeah.
But reading the rulebook without having tried a game for yourself is a little challenging.
It was a bit of a beast to look through, especially without the board. With the board, I'm getting this very quickly.
Yeah.
Ari is going to go here.
Oh, and there's only so many moves because there's only so many gods.
Correct.
Yeah.
And only so many servant tokens that they have available.
Right. Oh, you're a schmuck. You've got 2 servants.
Yep.
You're a poop.
They sure do.
Indeed.
You're a poop.
I am a poop.
It's funny, but you're a poop.
Yes.
Yes.
You are correct.
Can more than one god end up in the abyss then, theoretically?
Yep.
Yes.
Theoretically, they can.
Ooh.
There's up to 2 smites that can be in the between spaces, and you've got extra god power, so you can kill 3.
Yeah. You can
Hell
kill
yeah.
3 in one.
So this is the exception. Multiple gods can live in the
Yes.
abyss.
Yes.
Got it.
Up to, I'm assuming up to 3 can live in the abyss at any one time.
Deicide. Blah.
Although that's only ever going to wind up happening once per game. Because there's only one smite power. You can only use it
Larry
once.
gets to go there.
Got
I'm just envisioning this board where a god gets ready to smite, and you've seen Justice League Unlimited.
Yes.
So now we play.
Superman's fight with Darkseid,
Now we can
The world's
place our
best
servants,
punch.
or we can
where he
pass
just
and
clocks
deal them.
Darkseid at full
At full strength and
Strength.
sends him through like
half of
half of New York.
Metropolis. But
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
basically.
It's just like that's
It's
what I'm
just like-
envisioning from a smite.
Yeah.
It's like, here's a chance for me to cut loose and show you my full power.
It's,
That's kind of what I'm envisioning with the smite.
and that's why DC's better than
Madclaw's not even here to be shook by that.
I know. That's
Alas.
why I said it, because then it doesn't create
He's also wrong.
controversy in the chat.
It'll
Kinda
be
like
right
that.
here. You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
All right, so you're scoring that one.
It's true.
See, there you go.
This is a rad game. This is exactly as fun as I thought it
We
would
do
be.
want to keep this mostly clean.
Mostly
this
clean,
is
yes.
this is
So placing the servant, all 3 of those automatically score. I believe that is 2.
no.
Nope.
This
It
one
only-
is just the one that it's touching.
Correct.
Yeah, it gives the god renown.
Right.
Yeah, so all 3 of those
All
gods
3
score
of
2
those
renown.
score 2.
Yes.
That is correct.
So we should,
Move them up on the tracker.
but we can't take them off yet.
These things.
Yeah, you've
Yes.
got markers. for
Awesome.
them.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
yellow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Do you want to come join me and get a cornea
no.
transplant of your very own?
They
When
start
I go
at
on Wednesday,
7.
maybe
start
they've got
at
over there at
7.
9.
Yes.
I
everything
knew.
starts at
Did
7.
you really?
And then orange.
Yes.
Oh, everything starts at 7?
Everything starts.
starts at
all of them start in the average.
That's why they're all huddled in the middle there.
Correct.
Got it. Well, now 2 of them have just snuck away to go have private cuddle time.
3 of them.
Oh, right, there's 3.
There's 3.
You know what?
3.
They make a fine throuple.
A throuple?
It's a very pokey throuple. lots of spears and
Stabby, poison, and a bug.
Stingy. His name is Stingy.
Or it might be a chakram. Might be slicey.
Me, 50-50.
50-50.
could be both.
Could be both. It's a,
50-50.
it's a chakram bug.
That's actually kind of horrifying.
A chakram bug?
Uh-huh.
I need to write that down.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, I need to write that down. That's horrible.
Every
The chakras are mean.
These 2
or the column.
and that one because it hits both of those black. Both those greens.
It does affect him. I thought it just affected the people in between.
No, it hit everyone adjacent to the stuff.
Okay, so he goes down 1,
Yes.
and
Pink
that one
goes up 3, as does
So, wait,
Gray.
where did you put?
pink
right here.
and gray go up 3.
Oh, he went for this one.
yeah the big quest.
Yep, pink and, yep.
He went for Lorge.
Pink and 3 go up 3, and yellow goes down 1.
Oh, I see.
You have one more placement.
Wow, that makes servants so important.
Yes.
Servants are how they adjust their renown.
Yeah.
We are going
Holy moly.
Yeah.
But servants are specific to what they can affect.
All right.
Sure.
So green goes down 1, gray
Purple
goes down 1, purple goes down 2.
Green goes down 1, gray goes down 1.
Yep.
Does purple go down 2?
Because purple's next to 2 -1s.
I activated all the white ones.
He activated all the white ones in that row.
Oh, the servants go by row.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Servants go by row or column.
Got it. Okay.
Specifically, the light servant and the
Oh,
dark
that's why they
servant
slot
go-
into the side there. I get
Yeah.
it. All right, I'm a smart bean. I'm figuring this out.
Yeah.
I believe.
Should have
Yeah.
smoked somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the turn order comes back around to me. I pass. I am done. Do you want to smite?
No. I don't think. Not yet.
Do you also pass then?
Yes. You didn't keep any servants for me to steal, so
I mean, he had fewer than you to begin with.
so
Here's mine.
Have you met this man?
Yeah, I know.
I will also
I have.
We're done.
All right. That is the end of H1.
Okay.
Ending an
Also,
age.
Abyss resolve.
Abyss goes off.
Red goes up 1.
Red goes 1.
And then we have a question to answer. The question for this round is: are any of your demigods at 8 to 10 renown?
Yes.
Yes.
I figured as much.
I also figured as much. There's only 3 that aren't.
Right,
You don't have
exactly.
To, you don't have to specify how many.
Oh,
You do not have to
but that doesn't
specify
mean I can just
how many
cross them
or who
off.
they are.
Right. No. So this is important.
You
So
can't
I-
necessarily cross them all.
Because he might only have one.
Or because I might be shooting for a wide
right.
spread.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
might only have one. So
I might-
we're not eliminating.
Yeah, you haven't eliminated anything
You haven't
by
eliminated
answering that
anything.
question.
That's okay.
This is it is the
Most
most
of the board was up.
It is worth noting which ones
Yeah.
are below 8 and 10 renown
Griffin.
Yes.
in age 1, because that might give you a context clue for a future question in age 2 or 3.
So I'm gonna do age 1,
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
That makes way more sense.
2.
So these stay where they're at. This gets discarded.
All right. We'll send that
This
to the
gets
Shadow
reset.
Realm.
Now,
All the gods go back to where they're
Oh,
at.
that goes over with age 1. Got
yeah,
it.
are we still in age 1?
Nope.
No,
we're
you're going
at
to age 2.
That's what I thought. And they're just random.
They are ready.
They are random.
So
yeah, let's
I
go
want
ahead.
to see.
these get taken off.
All right. Let's let PJ get the board cleaned up.
Yep. Servants go
These
back.
go there. Servants are back down
Are you
here.
ready to know what we're
Those
doing?
all get mixed up.
Oh, we're doing a
Oh
mix.
wait. Well,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah.
correct. They all get remixed.
They all get
random
remixed.
distribution.
All right. So the Exalted. The question that for this round will be: is a demigod over 10 renown?
Okay, that'll help narrow some things down.
Indeed.
It just says 1 demi.
Demi's over 10 renown.
Right. Gotcha.
Yes.
So do you have any that are?
It's purely yes or no.
So we
Yeah.
can put. We've got a lot of tokens. All right, we can start putting those
yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's a lot of tokens. This one's got you
Okay.
putting out.
So
Yeah.
where is the red one? So the red one's there. So the red one's going to go here.
Yep.
And then the rest of these get filled with normals.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
I can. It comes with pictures to teach the dumb ones like me.
really
Everything is
fucking
going to
does.
pictographs.
It's there. I don't even know what this symbol is. Oh, it's that.
One goes up there.
What do you think, chat? Are you having fun yet? Are we having fun watching them kind of play this deadly game of cat and also cat as they try to
there.
figure out which demigods each of them has?
So yep, that's
That is all
the
of them.
setup for this.
That's all of them. Okay.
Oh, that's so
there-
many
Am
spaces.
I still player 1?
Yes.
Uh, However, we now need to flip over the quests.
We do.
Yes.
What do you mean?
These guys.
That is
Oh,
what they
right.
are.
That is
They are
correct.
quests.
They are. That's
They've
important.
been
Yeah,
distributed.
you need to know what they are.
Yes.
Figure out what we got.
Otherwise, it's all guesswork. And that's just poop.
That's just silly. We don't do that.
All right.
We're demigods. We know more about stuff and things.
There's not a whole lot of pointage on this
That is a
one.
very interesting amount.
I
Yep.
see.
I can't
mean,
believe
there-
I managed to make a perfect cross with dark tokens.
That's kind of cool.
That was not intended.
I
That was not
understand, but
planned for.
That
Choose to
looks
believe
cool.
this is a lie. You did great.
I shuffled these things as much as
It's funny to
shuffling
watch
bricks of
the flounder.
wood would.
I mean,
Goes.
Rude but fair.
that, we are good flounderers.
It is
We are
going
good
to be a
flounderers.
painful round.
It's going to be a very painful round.
Probably.
The only row that will score a ton of points is literally the center column.
The good news is there's 2 spots to make that happen.
That is true.
Maybe.
Bad news is it looks like there are all the servant marks out, or is it just 3?
All of them.
All of the servant marks
I see
are
the
out.
red, red, the white.
Red, red, white.
Oh, and that one's black. Okay.
Yep.
The gold stenciling is what indicates it's a servant block. Got it.
Yes.
Yep.
And then
I can just look at the cheat sheet to figure out
Okay.
what those are. So it tells you what they are.
All right, I've got a general idea of what I'm doing. So whenever you're
So
ready.
do I. Where's that spinning fitty?
Okay, the lightning bolt is the smite, and the frost is the X.
He's the big chunk.
One with the sword and
There's-
the horns.
No.
They're stuffing
Oh
things.
wait, he's got the little
What's his name?
claw.
Clar?
This
Great.
one.
Take that.
Lore.
I do have to say I like the how the game is designed. Everything is a different color. It's very clearly distinguishable, and even the details are designed to be distinguishable.
Very much so. Hmm. Interesting.
And since the deity demigods are double-sided, when you actually play this not on camera, you just set them like that so that both players can see exactly what demigod.
Which is
And right now,
Yes,
we're playing so that we could both be favoring the same demigod. We just
that is true.
we just don't know yet. Which I also kind of like.
But with the spread thing on this, it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Because it could go either way.
Yeah, there's a very small room for error.
Yeah, this is the kind of setup where if you have the exact same ones, yes, I could see how you tie, but the odds of that are very unlikely that you would both get the exact same pair.
Yeah. It's likely
It's
more likely you get one that'll
One.
match between the two of you, but getting the exact same pair is
but there's what,
very
9
small.
different ones? 3, 6,
Correct,
9?
9.
Yeah. So that gives a good amount of variance. And I could easily see expansions adding
more
more
demigods,
demigods.
yes.
Oh, certainly.
Though you would
That's
have
an easy-
you would likely have to limit how many you could have available for the pool.
Right. But
Right.
it'll be
Or they would give you like something to tack on down here
Yes.
to expand it out. Or they just give you a bigger board.
like Mount Olympus.
Make it a 4x4.
I'm gonna take this land.
Make it real spicy.
Put it down here. Abyss
Spicy.
wills subtract 1 point.
Oh. Oh.
Ouch.
Okay.
The Shadow Realm is going to be hard on someone's reputation today.
Very possible.
Well, there's a smite space, so it's very likely.
And the Shadow Realm is an equal opportunity here.
It is.
It does not care.
All right, I'm starting to grok this now. This is fascinating. Oh god, if you go for getting both of your gods on the same spot, but you fuck it up or your opponent fucks it up and splits them up by 1,
Oof.
that's going to be such a huge hit to your point total.
Yep.
It's such a high risk, high reward.
Because it gives you the difference in points. So if you got one on 12 and if you got both on
Oh.
12
Yeah.
and your opponent just knocks it down by 1 or knocks one up by 1, congratulations, you get 1 point instead of 12.
yeah,
That's
I'm picking up what they're putting down.
Yeah.
that's a big
That's dirty pool.
That, I love it.
that is
Cool. I'm all
very
for it.
dirty pool.
Oh, this is my jam. I think I had an evil gasm.
I don't do well being evil. I'm too honest.
You can be honest and be evil.
I want to take
In fact, lawful evil
No.
is one of the best kinds of evil.
now.
If forced
I'm gonna
to
let that
choose,
go.
I would rather
Okay.
deal with lawful evil than chaotic evil.
There you go.
Well, yeah.
Or even neutral evil.
With lawful evil, you get a shot. It's like choosing. It was like in the Alien versus Predator movie, where they're like, "We have to choose a side." I was like, "Well, let's see. You can either choose the honor-bound
Hunter.
hunter society that obviously obeys a set of laws and rules of engagement.
They're not great laws, but they have laws.
The thing that just rips you apart and uses you to breed its own kind by killing you.
What a choice. I just don't know.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, right?
You always want to pick the predator's side in that.
You do. You do.
Because at least they have some sense of hunters.
It still might
hunters
go
honor.
wrong, but
Yeah, it might still turn like completely pear-shaped. But it's a might versus a will.
Yeah.
And that's coming from a guy who's never watched Alien or Predator.
In fairness,
And
you don't listen too much.
None of them.
I recommend seeing
I
the second.
So when those came, so I will tell you this: when those came out, I was still a youngling,
wow.
and I did not.
The
I
first
did
or
not.
second one, take your pick.
I did
After
not
that,
do not do well with like
Aliens
jump
is
scares and horror movies.
That's fair.
Okay.
huh.
So what'd you do?
He took the
He
white
took
servant.
the white servant.
Oh, okay.
With a pony. The blue.
Oh. Oh. You're a bad man. I love this.
No.
Oh, this is going to be good.
I regret.
So how do the red ones correspond to what's on the board then? Do the red servants only impact this one?
The red
Red
servants
servants
only
only
affect the one that they're touching, not a whole row or a whole column.
Just the one
Just
that's
the,
Oh,
just
just
the
the one
tile
they're
they're touching.
correct.
Got it.
And
Okay.
I believe I don't think they can affect the one in the center. They can only affect the 8 around the outside.
Yeah, because they can only go the outside.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
The dark servant and the light servant are the only ones that can hit the one in the center because they do a whole row or whole column.
Oh, so the black and white ones do the row or column, but the red ones just
Only
that
do
they
the ones
touch.
they touch.
Got it. So that makes the red ones a little more controlled.
Yep.
Bingo.
Makes sense. On board, because I was like, wait a minute, didn't we do something last round? And then I realized what I'd asked. It's been a long day.
Man, it's been a long week.
It's been a long week this. Yeah.
It's been a long week this month.
It's been a long decade this week.
That.
It's true.
Ooh, we're getting smited. Smoke.
That poor bastard has been in this twice now. Like
Which one are you smiting?
Penta.
Pentha, the hammer god. Like
Oh, he coming
holy
back with
crap.
vengeance. You keep bullying Hammer Guy. He's just going to come back with a bigger hand.
I didn't do it the first time.
I did, in fact, begin the
Sometimes the gods just hate your shtick.
Apparently, they have something against the Forge Master.
Godspeed when they need their next war machine for it.
Right? Exactly.
He
Oh,
was
it's like
like,
Panther from-
oh, I'll do it, but it's going to cost you.
Or he'll just be like,
No,
"No, you're on your own."
get out of my forge. And then they'll be like, fine, Abyss.
Yep.
Gonna be like,
We're there.
this is not anything new to me.
All right, we've got
Chilling down in the abyss with Hades going, first time.
Hades at least has a good library.
slight mistake on my.
Way to go.
It's okay.
It'll probably be fine. Maybe.
No, I seriously thought that. We'll discuss it later. Use my language.
No, you're fine.
You're fine.
We are who we are. Like, I appreciate you keeping it a little cleaner.
I'm trying.
because-
Yeah, this is cleaner than.
This is way cleaner than the normal show.
I'm really reining it in, like a lot.
I didn't even realize we were doing that. I think it's a good thing that you guys put me in here first, otherwise I'd be swearing up a storm, as usual.
That
This is fine.
Instead, I'm too thinky.
it's fine.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
I like
Plus,
it.
since it's a two-player game, the other two people
Yeah,
can
we can commentate.
All right, we got
Wait,
one
wait,
more
where'd you
god in
move?
servants.
Okay.
Oh, so you took the other special servant.
The other
Okay.
touch me servant.
Eh.
Oh, that's what she said.
All right,
Swish. Okay, microphone. I'm gonna need you to be cool.
You are kind of pinched for room over there.
It's fine. I need to be on camera.
Is that Naka? That's Naka.
And
Yes.
Nathan's
Yellow.
playing, so he has to be a little closer. And so
That's Hani,
Yep.
and then that is.
The dude you have left
That
is
is-
Agamar, I believe.
Well, no, it's his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
No, I'm
tracking
just
down
trying
who,
to.
who is on what.
Oh wait, no, that's not Agamar.
That is Agamar. That's Agamar.
It's got the wavy sword, so
Yeah.
it is
You can tell by the horns.
the horns.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
It's Agamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Agamar. Everybody knows Agamar. What you talking about with Agamar?
Penta's the one that we apparently hate. Poor
He's just doing his best.
And Gamar.
Okay. Did not expect
Okay, that's an interesting play. All right, so yeah,
Very interesting.
servants now,
Indeed.
unless you pass.
Oh no.
That'd be very foolish.
It would be so incredibly foolish.
If I do, I don't get to keep them, right?
You don't get to use.
You don't get to use them.
You pass. You're just
Yeah, they're just gone.
The only other thing you could do.
I think
when
you're gonna want
after
them
you
to
pass is
influence
just the
the board.
gods. It's just
Well-
the godly powers.
You know, I could steal one of his servants at this point, but then I don't get to use my servants either.
No, you
No,
could.
you could. You just don't get to
It's
use
just
them.
that takes
it
your
takes
entire
your turn.
turn.
And you get a -1 at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sure.
So you could. That is a thing that could happen.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Thinking about it.
Evil Kermit has a point.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, it makes me way more nervous when Fluffy says
It should be nervous when Fuzzy says it, especially if you're playing against him.
I am
fine.
considering doing it specifically.
Because you think it's a ruse within a ruse?
No,
Because it'd be
taking the
fun.
-1 is probably better off for me than what Fuzzy's gonna do to me later on.
You're not wrong.
Possible? Possibly not.
I am going to.
I'm actually unsure about that.
Well, they're both in a good spot. They both have 2.
They both have 2, but I'm looking at what can gain them points.
Yeah, but remember, gaining points isn't necessarily worth
Yes,
playing.
sometimes I subtract.
Like, they've got access to a fine
All
set
right,
of tools
I've
here.
gotta. Right.
Now, if one of them had the white and the black, they'd be in a great position.
That's why we're trying to influence him. Take the steal.
Evil Kermit has a point. Listen to Darth Kermit. Lean in.
Listen to Don.
I don't even know if it's a good idea,
It's probably not a good idea.
but
Points are very limited in this game.
Depending on what he's actually going for, it could be a great idea.
That is true.
There are ways that it could be a great idea.
Yes.
There are a lot more
especially if
ways
he
that it
uses
just
it
gives me more information
if
about
he
what the
needs
fuck's going on.
like the white
There
one.
That's the catch. Yep.
That's why I'm saying do it, because your actions give me more info to work with.
Yeah, I know. You've been all over the place right now.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to narrow it down, but
That
I
is
be able to,
intentional.
I might be able to use this action to narrow it down,
That would be interesting.
but I'd have to go off script.
You? Never.
I think I'm gonna.
Is it a day that ends
We're
in
gonna-
Y already?
We're gonna do smite.
Interesting.
Oh, you're just killing one.
You can nuke using
Booyah.
smite. You can nuke any deity, no matter where they're at.
Which one's the
Interesting.
The pinky is
Isabel.
Isabel.
Not anymore.
She's currently the
She
highest
did.
scoring.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna take a hit. The Abyss is very
That's
unhappy.
the
with
idea.
Yep, she's gonna take it.
He's gonna take a hit, and
Spicy.
if I'm correct,
So this gets
Then-
flipped over since it's been used.
oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
It cannot be used again. It is the only
It's done
time
forever.
smite can be done
And it's
in
got a
this
little
game.
sickle to remind you to remove a point at the end of the game.
Well, that's nice of them. God, they think of everything with their game
They
designs.
do.
They do.
Ivy Studios, like,
All right.
their games
I like
are
the
intimidating up
texture, too.
front because they are
can't-
so detailed.
You can't get that with metal.
It's a little. No, you can.
You could totally
Yeah,
get
you
that.
can get that
with
metal.
Yeah, 100% you could.
Yeah,
All right. So that was yours.
that was my
What
move.
makes the happy neurons fire?
Serotonin.
Yeah,
So
serotonin's what you want.
Dopamine.
No, serotonin's the calm. The
Yeah,
content
that's the calm
ones.
me down. Dopamine.
Dopamine, yeah.
is the happy.
What gives me the happy chemical?
He shall go
That
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
brings
yeah.
Up one,
Yep, he goes up,
One,
back up to
blue and
7.
gray, down.
this is actually really easy to do. I mean, like the way that these work, once you get moving, super easy to keep track of.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is interesting.
Are we moving the renown immediately, or are we supposed to do that?
As soon as he
No,
plays
as soon as it's placed.
Oh,
it
as soon as
moves,
it's
'cause
placed, they move.
You can play a servant when there's like 2 dudes out there if you really want to. We're waiting toward the end because it makes the biggest moves.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's not a requirement.
Because
that's
once
just how
the
we're
servant's
choosing.
placed, you can place a demigod next to it, and it's not going to get anything from the
Correct.
from the
'cause
space
the
because
servant's
it's already
not
been
doing
scored.
anything. Yep.
Bingo.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right.
Yeah, they're
And
playing the long game.
it is key to mess with people's perceptions of who your demigod is, because if they guess right, they get a
bonus
crap ton
6
of
to,
points.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
3 per correct
Yeah.
guess, which could be a 6-point swing.
Yes.
If they guess wrong, they lose a point. So you're potentially dealing with swings of up to 4 points, depending.
If you guess both of them correct, you get 3 points. If you only get one correct, you don't gain or lose any points. But if you guess both of them wrong, you lose a point.
We're going to.
I thought it was per. I think it's per.
No, it's just one. If you get them both.
Score a number of points based on how many demigods guessed.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yep.
Never mind. That's what I get for skipping the end of the rulebook.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Okay.
Hey, that side, welcome in.
Greetings.
We are strategizing demigods.
On the left, damn it.
I'm just happy I don't have to worry about people just staring
yeah.
at the back of my head anymore.
Look, that was always the plan. It was just we needed to get things situated.
Back of your head never showed up
Going
on
here,
camera.
we're moving far down one.
Oh.
Interesting. I don't like that. So I think we're going to move him back up 3.
Except you're going to be moving yellow
along with
and
not
teal
developed.
No, that's the red one.
Well,
No,
a lot
it
of
scores
things.
all 3 of
So-
them.
All 3 of
It's
them because they're
orange.
all.
We're gonna
Oh,
do
they're
one
all-
at a time.
oh,
1, 2,
They're all
Three.
adjacent. Right.
yellow goes
yellow,
up 3.
Interesting.
And teal.
Teal goes up 3.
Yeah, teal.
2. Okay.
Teal boy is just vibing over there.
All right, then. Neat.
Well, that does.
This is
not-
fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not great. I didn't get the information that I wanted, and I
Glorious.
can't get the information that I. Okay.
You could.
No.
He could just tell it to you. It might happen.
Okay.
You don't know.
We're gonna do.
If I did tell it to him, I'd be lying.
Yeah, accurate.
He ain't that dumb, even on his worst day.
I might be
50-50.
50-50. I am going
Larry's
to.
influence is spreading.
Yes, I'm intrigued.
All right, we're gonna do
Do it.
this one.
That's
Interesting.
an interesting
Now
choice.
that is going to
Blue gets
blue.
knocked down
going
one.
to
drop
blue.
green.
Yep, it's gonna drop green
Yes,
and it's gonna drop blue.
yes. And then
One each.
purple and teal both go up 2.
Yep. 1, 2.
So,
where you started.
yep, purple's back where it started, and teal goes up to
He
14.
goes. And
Now.
nothing gets better for a teal.
Correct. Now, as a note, demigods cannot have any more than 14 renown max. So if you get if you have a shot where if they lose 1 but then you gain 3 again later on by scoring a different objective, congratulations, you get to go up 1 back to 14 and you're just done. The other 2 renown are wasted.
So that would
14
mean
is
you
the
also
absolute
can't go
max.
below 0.
Correct. You cannot go below 0.
I find that really interesting because I could have sworn that you were setting up for this.
That's
Because that would have been a lot of points.
a lot of points.
It would have been. There's a lot of people in there.
There
are a lot of people
There
in
were
there.
so many people.
They are all cuddling over there.
Yeah, it's
you would have scored six different deities would have scored renown. On there.
exactly. It basically would have capped everything.
Three of which would have gotten
Yeah,
3 points.
there would have been
One would have gotten
3,
5.
1 5.
Would have shifted everyone.
Right. It just would have slanted everything. to
Sorry,
the
no.
right.
Yes.
Those 2 would have had 3. He would have had 3. He would have scored 5. She would have scored 1, or would have
she had
scored
still
2
been there.
if she had still been
And then
alive,
he'd
and he
get
would have scored 1.
Great
yeah.
googly moogly.
Holy
Okay.
Moses!
It's your turn.
I pass.
I also pass.
All right.
That's the end of age.
So,
Well,
people
we
in
do
the
the
abyss.
Yep.
They go down 1, pink and red.
just one.
Just
Just one.
Yep.
As a treat.
All right.
Both players announce if any of their assigned demigods fit the criteria on the top of the current
do
age.
you have a
These
demigod?
are 10 renown or over. I'm sorry,
over 10
over
renown.
not equal to.
Over 10 renown.
Greater than 10.
So 11 or greater.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking knew it. All right. So that's a little bit of a confirmation there.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So
And then were you also a yes or no?
I was
also a yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes on both sides.
All right.
Let's see if you can get.
Poor schmucks back from the
I'm curious to see what chat thinks your two demigods are. And you can go by color. You don't have to know the actual names of the gods.
I'm missing one. There he is.
Yeah, if anybody in chat is paying close enough attention to have an opinion on this, I'd be very interested to hear it because I have ideas.
I think I know one. I'm
Also,
very confused on the other one.
I also think I know what.
I was trying to get, if I had set this up right, I was like, I can find out possibly both of them.
Yeah,
Like
our
on
third
this
age setup,
turn, like right now.
Okay.
if it had just been set up.
This is going to be fascinating.
Okay.
The question for the third age. Demigods touching the bonus tile. The bonus tile is in the center.
Interesting.
For bonus
Oh, and there's a
red
bunch,
tile
and
is in
they
the center.
centered a whole bunch of things around to make you want to do it.
Okay, since we're just the passers, tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's gonna dictate which bonus pile.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so we're going.
It's always
that
not
one.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Okay, so start grabbing some tiles. I got this guy. I guess I'll let him do his thing.
As I say, he's got the setup down. Oh, this is going to be spicy.
There's so much smite on this board.
There's a lot of smite.
Oh,
There's 2
okay. All right, smite me, almighty smiter.
They will be smoten.
Very
White
foreboding.
one goes here.
Oh boy.
And then the 2 red ones go over there.
Oh.
That is a full board. No,
Oh, we're missing one. That is
There
all
we
of
go.
them are out.
So there's three
that's
things
the-
to
that's
encourage
the
you to.
abyss adjustment. But
Very.
it really this is a very telling.
They have to be directly adjacent to be.
As the
on
ages
tile.
go
Yep.
up, the clues get a lot more obvious.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I get it.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
I
We're ready.
see what you did there.
If
I
we
see it.
if in the first in
Okay.
the first stage we shuffled like
Everything.
almost every we shuffled 6 of the 9 characters above the threshold, so it was impossible to gain any real information from that, because even if you had just one up there, the answer was still yes. The further we go, the more restrictive it gets.
Okay.
Holy Moses.
I
that's a
know
lot
what
of
I
lightness
want
in
to
it.
do.
Damn. This is gonna be interesting.
Well, anybody going on the
the-
abyss adjustment,
the
she's
abyss
not going to
is ugly
score
too.
shit.
That fucking is.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a -2 or +2, whoever's in the abyss. All right, that's neat. Cool.
Damn. Okay. This gonna be good.
That's a spicy board.
I love this. This is so.
Oh, I go first.
You go first. You do.
Let's go first. I don't know why going first is the tiebreaker. It seems like an advantage to me.
It does
Shouldn't it
actually
be the
kind of
person
seem
with,
like
or
it.
should it be the person that doesn't go first?
No.
If we were just going for purely giving them points, yes. Because this is a guessing game, it is not.
Yeah.
I
You
see.
have to
I'm
actually
giving away
give the
more
first
information.
piece of information.
Not
Yes.
inherently, but you definitely can.
All right, I have to observe this really quick.
Yeah,
Why is
there's
it
a lot here.
interesting? There's a lot of pain on this board.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of pain on this.
These change every time. Like, how many of these are there? In the...
There are exactly 8 of the white tiles, and then you get 1 of 4 bonus ones.
No, I mean, but
This
there
is
are
how
also
many there
ones
are.
that change
There's-
out. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just swap position.
They
around.
swap
Yeah.
positions around.
Interesting. It's going.
I don't like.
Callan's like, I hate all of this.
It's fine. Go
You'll
on.
get nothing like it.
Apparently so.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
I'm having a great time.
Okay. We're gonna do. I don't want to make any move. Nothing is useful.
You can always pass and let him have the run of the board.
No.
That sounds like a great strategy.
I am
Yeah.
going to.
You got 2 god powers.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Oh, duh. Okay. Going to do this. Here.
All right then.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, that gave you the white serpent.
Yep.
It did.
Neato.
And
He wanted control of the tactical nuke.
I don't blame him.
yes, it also gave me the ability. Well, I'll explain my actions later.
Yeah,
It might give a little away
this is
too
interesting.
much.
I'm going to smack poor Pentha back to the abyss.
I think
I
that
mean-
might be heading towards Stockholm syndrome.
Right, exactly. It's just home.
He's
Yeah.
been in there ages already. What's one more?
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Don't worry about it.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
This is great, and no one needs to worry.
Is that why you haven't made your move yet?
You're not busy.
Right. This board kind of stinks.
You're not wrong. That's why I'm entertained.
I shuffled the best
You
tiles.
did. You did a good job.
Pain for everyone.
There is
Blood
also...
for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Okay, so that is plan B. It's not a good plan B.
I mean, at this stage in the game, is there such a good a thing as a good plan B? I'm not convinced.
I grabbed the wrong one. I could have got more
I
information. God
choose
damn it.
Apple. Need to go.
Going for... Oh, shit. Sorry. Hell damn. Okay.
You had to know he wasn't going to let you get both of them.
Yeah, you had to know he wasn't going to let you take both of them.
I should have...
That's the other tactical nuke on the board.
Yeah.
I know. Gosh darn it. Okay. I am going to do something crazy now.
Do it.
Is it another god power?
No. Oh no. No.
Give Penta his time to shine.
No. You're just crazy.
Give Penta his time to shine. Give him control over the abyss.
I
Do it.
Do it.
am...
He's considering it.
I
Chad.
am.
You got dumped in
Taking
there about
confidence,
blood.
it's like, I got dumped in
can't
this
do it.
place in 2 different ages. You guys.
This is fun.
And that is...
This is so interesting. What a great little two-player game.
I don't want to do this. No.
That's the great thing about it. You don't have a choice.
He has lots of choices.
They're all bad.
That's not anyone's fault but his own.
Okay.
And the guy who shuffled the tiles.
Yeah, you didn't help, but it's not strictly your fault.
It's payback for all the times he's dealt me shit in most of the games.
It's a lot of payback.
Karma comes around.
No, no.
Nate knows this.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great.
This is like 5D. It's like 5D chess with half the pieces
I was gonna say, like,
in the dark.
once you get going, this is actually very straightforward. The catch is you're trying to fulfill your objectives while not giving too much away too early.
This is so awful. Okay.
It's like playing chess with one chess set, and you have to checkmate your king on the other person's turn.
Yup.
I am moving the abyss to negatives.
Interesting.
Huh.
I am stealing a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks.
With that one, that's
Do I want the other servant,
That's
or do I want to
interesting.
start smiting the hell
It's a good question.
out? Smitey, smite.
Everybody loves it. Some good smiting.
Now, you can smite anybody
I
that's
think I
played
know.
or anybody that's in here, right?
I believe so.
It does, like, there's no restrictions on, like, if they're played, it doesn't matter.
Worth double checking, but I think it's anything.
so if it is this, it's an unplayed deity. If it's the god power, it's anybody.
And that's important.
Correct.
Because I was gonna say, I was thinking, can I smite him and then open up another, like, token?
The only
No.
yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
only people left can be smoten. That
Yes.
is actually not.
Yeah, the smite would have been critical earlier in the round. It's still potentially good now, but there's a lot of pieces out. Wow, that's a hard act to juggle. Would you smite someone or would you go for a top tier servant? That's a tough call.
Do you have a guess as to who's got which god powers?
I think I know one of Nate's.
This is where
I'm pretty positive I know both of Nate's.
this is where things get dicey.
Yeah.
I am either going to nail this move,
or royally
or
fuck
this
it
is
up.
going the wrong way.
I have no idea what Callahan's doing.
No, nobody has any idea what Callahan is doing.
I think I know one of Nate's. I don't know what the other one is, although I have guesses.
I think I know one of Callahan's. I might know two of his, but I'm very dubious about the second.
I am going to smite yellow.
Interesting.
It's not a bad pick.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him.
I
Down from Mount Olympus. Zeus hath spoken.
Not a bad move, actually. Kind of looking at because I haven't narrowed down Nate's other one, but
I'm pretty.
I it's one of a couple. I just don't know which.
You got your phone on you, Braden?
I don't. I can go grab it though.
All right,
was
I
gonna
know
say,
the rest of
I
my
can message you who I think Nate's characters are, and then we'll see.
I see that I may have made a tactical blunder if I'm actually right about your second piece. That's an issue.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, you know what?
That's my guess for what he's got.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit
And I
of
put the numbers in
smiting.
order to reference it.
He gets to go back down there.
More than poor. Hey, you
I'm gonna
poor
be honest.
bastard.
If it wasn't you, it would be me.
Wow.
Okay.
Worst
so-
part is I don't know if that's just because of the joke or if that would actually be tactically advantageous.
Honestly, at this point, it's probably a little of both.
Possibly.
I've got a plan in mind.
Okay.
Is it a good plan? You pin a tail on it, call it a donkey.
I will not find out until it comes down to final story if it is a good plan or just a really, really bad.
I believe in your ability to bumble out of this.
All right. I do fail forward.
He does.
I have a dedicated history of making that work. One or two moves. All right. I'm just holding up the game now.
Okay. No, I think I see.
Do you have an idea? Do you think you know who Callahan's are?
I think I know one.
It's funny.
Ooh, ooh,
That's funny.
do it.
No.
Aw.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Does that I mean, my goodness, screw this up. Okay. Okay. So if I do that,
Yeah, I didn't look at what anybody had, so I'm strictly guessing.
that really doesn't do me much good.
So PJ and I are just kind of comparing notes via Discord
So I'm
to
going
see what we
to-
think they have.
I'm going to play
I think each of us has correctly clocked one piece.
Clar.
And then,
I know what Callahan's are, but I can't remember what the colors were.
oh, that's fair.
Yeah, because I glanced at his when he pulled it.
Got it. Okay.
I can't,
think I know
cannot
what the-
remember exactly which two he has, but I do know for sure one of them.
I'm pretty sure I know what the other one each of them has, but I am strictly guessing. This is quite interesting.
All right. Here we go. This is where things get stupid.
Probably.
I'm going to steal
Yep, I figured.
What the hell?
Stealing.
the tactical nuke.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
the other tactical.
The other tactical nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's got
I
strategic.
was waiting to see which of them was going to do.
Now he has strategic nukes.
All right. It wasn't the way that I wanted things to go. I'm not gonna lie. I know it seems like having all the nukes is a good thing, but
could be.
it's not.
Sometimes it's not.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to use them. You can
That is
just
true.
pass.
You can just pass.
I can.
But yeah, that
But
is
once you pass, you're basically done.
right. Exempting god powers.
Exempting god
Right.
powers, which there is only one left.
Right. There's the
and
switch.
it's a
You
switch.
can switch them from the abyss to the
Board, and vice
You
versa.
can swap the position of any.
Any two, including ones that are in the abyss.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's boop
You know
or
what? Boop. I think that I want
gonna
that.
take the other servant.
Gonna take the other servant.
And that's how I figured this would go.
Yeah.
And now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn.
What you doing?
Nothing that I wanted to do.
Yeah, this is the part where I see where Callahan does not necessarily want both tactical nukes, but he
Yeah.
could not afford Nate to have one.
I could not afford to let Nate
you
have
could
it.
not
You
allow
are
him to have
absolutely
one of them.
correct.
The problem is when Callahan swings, he is swinging for the fences
Every single
because
time.
he has both
Well,
the
I
black
could
and white.
I could do something like this.
You could. You absolutely could.
Yeah, but I think you
completely
need that
nerf it.
for something.
I have plans for everything.
Nathan has very precision servants, as the red servants can only affect one slot on the exterior of the board.
Correct. Yep.
So,
We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna go
what are you thinking?
Nerfington.
Nerfle Nerfington.
Is that what I want to do? This affects the
Better
most
than
people.
Nurple Nerplington, I suppose.
So that sends them.
That guy leads a
all
tough life.
higher.
No,
No.
this one drops them by
No.
2.
This one
That is.
affects 4 people all negatively. And no,
Nope,
5 people.
That's
one of them is
negative.
positive.
These two are negative.
of them are
This one cancels out. This one,
One
is
of them
positive.
is. Yeah. One positive. One positive, one neutral, otherwise.
Exercise.
Oh,
Winner by criminal rules decides who gets it.
Well, there will be a
Good.
fine consolation prize if someone loses.
We're gonna do.
gonna punch all the things in all the places?
No, hold on now.
Hold on.
Wow, he is.
He's doing math in his
I am
organic
going
chemistry
to
brain.
punch everything in all the places. So
Okay, so
gray.
Gray down
goes
one.
yep, gray goes down 1. Orange and dark green
Orange and green.
Go down how many?
2.
2 and green. 2.
Pink does not move. They gain 2 and lose 2, so they stay where they're at.
And purple
Purple
goes
goes up 2.
Interesting.
Yep.
Now let's see what fuzzy does, because this is going to
Affect what you do with your last nuke.
that and give me information. I
Yeah.
need more information, fuzzy.
It's either a ploy or a plan, and I'm not sure which yet.
I choose to go.
You. Okay.
Okay, so teal, orange, and blue.
Teal does not change. Orange and blue will both increase.
Yep, orange and blue both increase by 1. So orange goes up 1.
10 and 6 respectively.
Yep. Interesting.
I know, I know one of yours. And the other one is a conflict between 3. And those are not good.
Like I said, I think I know Nate's now.
My God.
I'm pretty
You're
positive.
fucked if I've got you clocked correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for not keeping it clean, but you're so boned.
Yeah.
You're so boned if I have you clocked correctly.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
He might beat me on the guess. I think I know his. I very
make
much
up
not.
ground on the guesswork.
I think,
Yeah.
I think you will. I'm all but certain that you will.
Will it be enough, though?
That is the question.
Possible.
It's only a 3-point swing if he gets both of them right.
All right. So I can.
Gotta head to bed. Well, have a good night.
Good night.
Kronos. Thank
Have a good
you
night,
for hanging
Kronos.
out.
Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate you coming out.
Yep.
I like this game a lot. This
This got very thinky very quick.
it's very thinky.
I fucking
Okay.
I was a little bit dubious when I came into this. I fucking love this.
This is great.
This is
is
not
very
It's
tactical.
not great for me.
Well, it's because
Well,
you're doing
suck it.
badly. Assuming I've got you clocked correctly.
Okay.
Big if.
I know one of his. So actually,
I would hope so at this point. You could see that telegraph from Mars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like PJ and I are also in agreement. We know one of his for sure.
Correct.
I haven't seen yours, so I can't speak with 100% certainty, but I'm as close as we can get.
Yeah.
That reduces to. I don't want to do that. God damn it. All right. Ooh, that, on the other hand.
You could.
If I'm correct on your other one,
Okay.
then
so
this has been an interesting.
gray goes up 2, and teal goes up
but he's
1.
already
What
capped.
they're already capped at 14. They can't.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Give me what you got.
No, he's got one. You have one left to move.
Going to take the switch. Would you like to do anything? I don't think
Oh,
you
I
can.
can't.
He can't. Yeah, he has no more moves left.
Then I guess he has to pass.
Yeah, I passed.
Yeah, he has to pass.
All right.
All right. That
The first time we've actually gotten to a point where
I
someone
was okay.
moves.
That moves
Yellow moves up 1.
That does. That means I was probably wrong about the other one. Shit.
And then I shall pass.
Yep.
All right.
I might have been wrong on my guesses.
We're
No,
gonna
I think
do-
I'm right. My original thoughts were right. I see exactly what's
I'm
happening.
pretty sure you clocked it very quickly.
Okay, give me just a sec here.
Yeah.
I was a coin flip on 2 of yours. That has cemented what I think they are.
Okay.
And if I'm
Well,
correct,
first,
this is going to be.
do we apply the abyss or do we do the
Okay,
guessing?
so
first?
end of an A.
Abyss
Apply
first.
Abyss first.
Abyss applies first. So
red goes down 2.
correct.
And
Teal goes down 2. Ah, yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
That's deeply concerning for Callahan.
That's kind of where I thought this was going.
Okay. Both players announce if any of their assigned demigods fit the criteria on the top of the current age. Demigods bordering the bonus tile, which is dead center.
No.
No.
Fuck! Thank you.
No.
None of your demigods border the center tile.
No.
All right.
None of his
so
border gods.
that means that my dead,
Oh no, sorry.
My-
that makes sense.
dead certain
Yes.
choice was wrong.
What was your dead sir? Oh, that's well. I can't ask you that.
No, leave
And
it.
ask me.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
This is fucking great.
Frick. It's okay because I picked up what the other one was.
Oh, this is.
End of the game.
Oh, no, this
End
is
of the
so
game
much
triggers once you've completed age 3, including the abyss scoring and announcing if any of your demigods fit the criteria shown on age 3 card, yes or no.
Yeah.
Check 2 boxes at the bottom of your score pad to indicate the 2 demigods your opponent drew at the beginning of the game. Both players reveal their guesses and then they reveal their demigod cards, which we wrote on the backs of the.
Yeah, they were written on the back.
you-
I know for certain what Nathan has now.
I know one of them.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
I know what
pretty sure,
Callahan has.
but I thought for sure you were Bonnie.
I am 90% certain I know what Callahan has.
So that means your other one is likely. This through.
I can't say anything. I'm enjoying this.
I had
The tension is so dramatic and delicious.
I had the right strategy for him, but the wrong execution. That's where one of my guesses messed up with him.
I was a tricksy
You were a
guy
tricksy little
for a
bastard
while.
for
Yeah.
quite a while.
I don't think you would have let that happen to you.
Now, you were tricky.
Which leads
That's why
me
I couldn't
towards-
pinpoint exactly which your second was.
Yeah. His last move, what he did,
Wouldn't that be funny?
This will be interesting. I'm more excited to see if my guess on what Callahan has is correct,
Remember, if you can get at least one right, you don't gain or lose any points.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
No, I've got one. Okay. Oh. Shoot. I'm effed in the A.
I believe you figured out your other one. Yes,
not
yes, you
especially
are.
difficult.
All right. The down under.
All right.
Okay.
So, who are each of you? First off, who are you guessing? Which are your guesses?
I am guessing that he is
Which ones?
Naka
Which
and Penta.
The colors?
He is
Colors.
yellow and red.
Incorrect.
You are incorrect.
Half.
You have one
You
correct.
have one correct. So
You
you
guessed
only,
one correct.
yep, you get 0 points.
I get 0 points.
You get none.
The one that I was pretty sure on was Naka.
Yellow?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is not.
That was the one that I did not pick up on until Nathan's last move.
I thought for sure you were orange.
What are your
That's
guesses
the
for
one that
his?
I had just pinned.
My guesses for his are Belan and Clar.
Colors?
Which colors?
Teal and gray.
You got
Teal and gray.
Did I get one?
half.
Okay, I'll fucking take it.
I
What was it, Belan?
I
Okay.
was Balan.
Okay, that one I was
You
all
were-
but
yeah,
certain of.
That
the
one,
other one
I
had
just
no fucking-
anchored the points in so hard.
Yeah,
Teal?
Teal.
I thought that you were Namiri
Okay.
until that last one where it was like, no, I'm
Okay.
not there, because that would have been a great spread.
Yes.
One of yours that he got correct was the yellow one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Which
god, this
one-
is the funniest thing.
Which one were your other deities?
Red. Penta.
So
Teal Belan
Yeah,
he gets 12 points.
Teal was the one I clocked first.
moved him down 2, moved her up 1, landed right on the same spot.
Didn't even catch that.
Yep, I thought of that when he did that.
PJ and I were busy trying not to spoil it
Yeah.
for the last
I
time.
forgot that the spread doesn't matter if they land on the same number.
Correct.
Yeah, the moment that happened, I was like, because it was either yellow
Oh,
or orange.
God.
That was the one I couldn't pick.
Yep. So,
So
Nate ends
the
up
one
with
I was
12.
And I lost 2.
Yep. He loses 1, so Nate's at 11. You were
12
teal and red,
5.
12 and 5. So that's 7.
Minus
6,
2
5.
is 5. Right.
11 to 5.
5. The spread, the not covering the spread thing.
Yep.
I
Yes.
forgot to
So-
eye on that.
Yeah, no.
It's that extra. It's that.
PJ and I clocked that immediately.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
as soon as
the
Nate-
moment he swapped it, I saw the yellow go, and then he put that down. I'm like, that's what he was. So I got half right.
Nate was telegraphing teal the entire game.
Yes.
I saw teal
could
and went,
not at that.
"Meow."
I clocked teal immediately, but when you started knocking green down consistently, I'm like, okay, he's going for the spread, but he's doing it trying to
I
stretch
thought
it out
Callahan was
immediately.
green. It did not occur to me he'd be red.
I also thought
I had the
Callahan
orange
was
figured
free.
out for
I
Callahan.
was trying to
was.
get him to react by knocking it down to see if he would do
And
something.
one of the things
So-
I was planning to do.
It is possible. They both had
to-
Beilan.
I was going to put one of them here
Except Nate
and
had
then
Naka.
switch her out to get another -3,
Yeah.
right?
Basically
Yeah,
pull
that's
what I
funny.
did just in
That's
fucking
so good.
But then you could have
So
stolen a
nothing.
servant.
These were
Right,
Callahan's,
I had to leave the other one. Yes.
and
was gonna
these
get
were Nate's. So they did share a deity between
Oh,
them.
that's so good.
Yep.
It does make sense why once he got to 14, he just kind of stayed there.
Stayed there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Neither
nobody
of
was
us ever
invested in
really
moving it.
punched him
Right.
down.
Yeah.
And I figured you were probably trying to. I thought you were shunting green down in order to try and stretch that out to get the difference as big as you could make it.
And
No, I was trying to
That's-
get him to fucking react about it.
That's why I s-
I would never
you
have
probably
fucking
didn't
clocked
even
it.
realize you were pumping him on every turn.
I did. I was deliberately
Okay,
pumping the shit.
That was the one that I just kept marking, and at the end there, when you just did it, I was just like, okay, that's my gimme.
Yep.
yeah.
And then you did the switch at the end, and I'm like, oh, he cares about
Yep.
that. So
Oh, something's fucked.
The
there.
moment he played the switch, swapped the yellow out, and then immediately scored 2, I'm like,
it gave him the perfect 2-point
I see.
swing.
It
Yep, I get the
2 down
picture.
from the top, 1 up from the bottom.
I had
Yep.
made it
Perfect.
either orange or yellow going into round 3, but because they were basically cuddling, I didn't know which one he
And
actually.
that was the frustrating part. I tried separating them early on in the game. I tried to knock one down below and one above, and he's just like, nope.
Yeah,
And he kept them both above 10. I'm like, oh,
which is great.
that was that pivotal moment that I was really frustrated about. Like really frustrated because I was like, I can lock down for sure
Yeah.
one of his right now and then just concentrate on what the other one is.
Yes.
And you didn't let me do it.
I did not. I played dumb. I did a lot of stuff with a lot of stuff that didn't
that's so
actually
good.
matter to me, and it worked out.
That is so good.
Oh God,
I dig this. a lot.
I'm sweating.
It's a
Like,
little bit warm
I
in
got
here,
some-
but I get it.
No, I got some pit stuff going on. Oh, my Tribbles rules.
By Tribble.
My Tribbles rules, you guys get to
So,
I'm gonna do it.
are you sure?
Yeah, I've been locking up the exercises because I want them.
You know what? Fair enough. I can respect a man who wants to make sure he's being fit.
That's let's not go that
I
far.
was about to say, so let's not go
I can
that
respect
far.
a man slowing his own decrepitude.
Right, there you go. I'm reducing the amount of decay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, and I figured out how to fix my squat form.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Hell
I
yeah.
can't do the arms out.
Went a little
That
bright
makes
on
me
that
lean
light, but
forward
I
too far and I get on my knees. So we're gonna do this.
That is, yes, squatting down and bringing chest up, bringing fists up to chest, or if you're taller like me and you need the extra balance for the arms straight out, that's how I got to do
I
it.
will say that does look like excellent form.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's going to be feeling that in the fronts of the thighs, which is where you want to feel the stuff at.
But I've been doing these, so it doesn't hurt as bad as it did before.
Hey, there we go.
I also lost count.
Well, then I guess you're at 1.
That's I don't know what I was at. I'm gonna guess by the strain in my thighs. So,
You know what? That's
this is
fair.
somewhere I'm at least at 11. So it's
This won't be good. Actually, this works out when he's squatted down. You get the correct lighting, so
Yeah.
it kind of works.
I think you need to take the light down just a little bit on the
Yeah,
camera.
but it's
but-
always a guess.
okay.
Yeah.
That was definitely more than 50.
It was definitely more than 15. When you said I'm definitely at 11, I was pretty sure you were hitting right about 13, 14.
It really caught up there at the end. The sensation. I was like, no,
Are you wanting to
I've gone
play now,
beyond
PJ, or are you wanting to continue commentating?
To be honest, I don't really know. This is a lot of thinky stuff in my
It is very busy.
tiny little lizard brain, and anytime I get into a thinky war with Braden,
I mean, you don't have to play against me. You can play against me. Let's go ahead.
do they provide these so that you can just print out more when you run out?
I would imagine you can get more pretty easily.
I guess you could just photocopy.
You
You,
can literally
could,
just
and for games like Tend, they also just make extra pads
Yeah.
that you can get.
You'd have to play quite a bit of this to get through.
It
We're
is-
playing a
it is
second
pretty
match.
big.
Do we want to leave those 3 age cards out and just keep going to cycle through to see what other ones bring?
The age cards themselves don't really matter.
That's not entirely
That's
true.
not entirely
I mean-
accurate.
The
I
age
mean-
cards themselves can matter extremely.
Yes.
I would say we can't really do that, largely because the information on those could be relevant.
It's okay.
But I don't think we're going to
That's a fair point.
All right, well, you guys are doing that. I'm going to use
I'm gonna let you guys pick.
I want to play in the next game. So I'll play against either one of anyone who wants to play, but I want to play in the
Ooh,
next
he's
game.
calling it. He's throwing the gauntlet.
Because this looks sweet.
I just put him that way because I don't know which one was the one on top before. So there you go.
Cool. Good talk.
Age 1.
Okay,
So who am I playing against? Is it going to be PJ? Is it going to be Callahan? Is it going to be Nate?
I don't know.
Oh, we're just getting set up.
Well, let's just start.
We're
with,
gonna get set up first.
do you want to play?
That's what I asked initially. It's cool if not.
Because that's going to, you know, like that's a third of the players. If he wants to play, then he should get to play.
I agree.
If he does not want to play, then
That's cool.
yeah. This second game's gonna go faster, I think.
Yeah, now that we've got kind of a handle on this,
Yeah.
I think the second one will go a lot closer to the 30-minute time frame.
Yeah.
Given
Yeah.
the way that we
That
play
first
games,
game,
30 minutes is an ambitious time.
it got thinky, and we didn't understand the move structure right at first. So that one went for what, an hour and a half?
More an hour. We started
About an hour.
late.
Oh, okay. The point is, I don't think this is that long of a game. Yeah, I think we're going to easily clear the second.
We'll get the second game cleared. No,
Well, and we spend easily like a good 30 to 40% of that whole game discussing how the game works.
Right. Do you want to play?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
okay.
I'm going to keep my scratch pad so I can keep track of who I think they are.
Okay.
Oh, but
have
they'll
a-
need pencils.
We will need
Those are your 2 deities. So take a look at those. Write down on the back of the pad who they are, and we will reshuffle them in. Nate, if you would slip those back in.
Wait, is it +3 total points that you get, or +3 per guy that you got right?
+3 total
Plus
points
3
if you
total.
get both of them correct. If you only get one correct, you don't gain or lose
Okay,
anything.
I thought. Well,
If
then
you
the
fuck it up, you lose 1.
Well,
So
then
the
the
most
most
you
that
can
you
get
can
is
get
17.
is 17.
So yeah, 1 point penalty.
I thought you got 3 points per one that you got.
I thought you did too.
So yeah, I think the cap is 17.
Which is okay.
Unless it gets errated, because like I said, this is a prototype, so it might get changed.
I
Oh
also,
no, it is 2 correct, 3 points, 0 correct is -1 point. It says so on the
Okay.
pad.
Yep.
Yeah, if you don't do it, you lose a point.
Reading the pad explains the pad.
So
It
we
does.
both got no points from that.
which is fine.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be easy to pick one and
Yes.
not as easy to pick the other unless you're really good at moving the pieces around to get that information.
Yeah.
I was really shocked at the end of the game when you said no. It kept me from losing.
I was too, but that was because
Losing an
the
extra
green and the teal
Yeah.
were off the light in such a way that they looked very similar. And then I looked closer and I was like, oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
What did we get?
We got
A very spicy.
Demise out
initial
of
board.
Oh, that is quite spicy.
demise out of play.
man.
Do you wish to look
The
at
ones
my
that are
two-
in the abyss.
Do you wish to look at the two that I drew, or do you want to guess everybody else? Okay. So we're gonna slip these back into here, and we're just gonna reshuffle. Not that it matters.
Okay, remind me what that symbol is again.
That is what lets
changes
you adjust
the abyss.
Oh, right.
abyss. So in this case, it'll start with
Oh, yeah,
-2 or +1.
Oh, that's different and exciting. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
the point values are different on these too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blue
The abyss
Bertha.
can be mean. The abyss can also be kind of nice.
Interesting. Okay. Blue Bertha. New shooter.
What's it got?
You get a 15.
God damn.
Wow,
Rolling
things aren't looking up for you.
wow.
Blue Bertha has been a cruel mistress this evening.
It's true. Fancy would have been you.
He would have.
That's very sad.
I know. I saw what you rolled.
97.
Okay. The baby seal treatment. I get it.
I'm just going to erase these erroneous things so I can reuse the pen.
Makes sense to me. Okay. That means PJ is first player.
Indeed. How shall you begin? And will it immediately reveal you?
Or not.
Possibly not.
It might, if anybody gets sent to the abyss, even if they, because somebody might smite you randomly,
Yeah.
That is also true.
right? And you're
I,
like, well,
I randomly
oh.
smote the red guy
right, and
at
that's-
random.
And that's how I just
What it
when you
was.
did that, it's just like, that's going to be my negative.
Okay, he goes to crash. Other guy goes to
Looking
the sky.
at this, oh god, man, like having servants at the end, doing what Fuzzy did, that's the big win.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. The fact that I could keep
I
them
think
in the
it's-
general
I
area
think
and
it's
then get them
harder
there
to
on
do.
the last move.
well, the problem was that I was focusing on moving orange closer
Exactly.
to closer to yellow. I had your guys wrong.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What did he start with?
He's smiting purple.
He smoted the purple.
Smoke.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take the boots.
Very interesting.
Okay.
What you doing, lights?
Lights be cool.
Rude.
I'll deal with you later.
Yeah, be chill, be chill.
All right. Well, I don't love a lot of these life choices that have been presented to me.
Good news. You can choose to make none of them.
I can, in fact, choose to make none of them.
That goes next. You did what now? You took the.
I took the red servant.
Yep.
With the pink one.
That guy's been literally put through hell.
Are you going to give him the levers to it?
We're gonna give him the levers to hell.
He's earned a promotion.
He's earned a
He
promotion.
can still be smoting.
So are we going
He
Hades?
could still be smoted.
He could. So we going Hades or we going Fields of Elysium here?
It's a good question. Or purple. It's caught in the balance.
Who is
I
that?
have a feeling the guy that's been just nuked down there is kind of pissed off at the other guys that got to sit up here and play. So he's just gonna,
He's just gonna
fuck over whoever's down there.
Yeah, definitely the reason you did that.
Yeah.
come on, Charlie. I like it.
I also like it.
What would I like to do? There are not a lot of good choices left. Choices are doomed.
It does get that way, like really fast.
Yeah, extremely quickly.
Choose a god power.
Nah, it's a little early for that.
It is.
You should use switch to send red back in.
Right.
Why would you do that to my boy?
Hilarity.
Quick question:
Such a
if I didn't take the steel god power, were you going to use that against me?
No, that was not even on my radar.
You get back up there, and you go right there.
I might have if I thought it would have allowed me to set up that merge at the end.
Sure.
But unless that was necessary, no.
Because negative point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're perfectly symmetrical. I feel like I'm watching the weirdest boy band get formed.
No, you're not wrong.
We're just gonna break that symmetry.
There's Ringo. Odd man out.
And now for the fascinating bit.
Yes. Now we get to see what happens.
That's wrong.
You're supposed to ask us.
That is true.
Isn't this interesting?
God powers work again?
If you take
I know it's one per, and that it subtracts.
one at the end of the
point.
game. The
Might-
smite, you can kill anybody on the board.
Kills
They just
anybody.
go to the abyss.
Yep.
The steal lets you take one of their servants, and switch lets you move any piece from the abyss to one of the pieces. Of the board.
No.
No,
You swap positions of any two pieces.
any two pieces.
Any two
there you
pieces.
go. It's even
Any
better.
two pieces.
Interesting. I'm curious to see what you think you're doing.
Smite.
No. I think he's right. I think it's too early for that shit.
I don't think there's enough information.
There's not.
Nope.
Yeah, not really.
Like the god powers don't seem very good in
The
Rainbow.
only way that this would be good is if you smoked one of the ones that ended up on their thing, and you could call it and get yourself potentially 3
I'm
points.
gonna
At the
put
end.
that there.
Or if they had moved one of yours and you were
So-
bluffing that you thought that was one of
Teal
theirs,
goes up
and you
two.
smote it to get
Okay.
that gap opening.
Black goes up 2.
Orange goes up one,
Orange goes up 1. Because they go up 2 and then back 1.
and blue,
Blue
goes,
goes
down. Yes, good.
Interesting.
The spread begins.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fucked up.
I now have a new way to play this game in my head. That I,
Interesting.
as I,
This is already giving
I
me
have a new
headache.
strategy
Yeah.
that I need to employ, right?
Hmm.
You know what? I like shenanigans. You like shenanigans? I like shenanigans.
I like shenanigans.
Okay, so
Three.
gray goes up 1.
Yep.
Green goes up 3
Three.
to join gray. Yellow goes down.
And blue goes up two.
Blue goes up 2 to 8.
Interesting. Do you wish to use a god power?
Good question.
Doing a swap.
Actually, no, doesn't matter. I pass.
All right.
Keeps it. Stashes and cats. It's going to be. Can't do complete nonsense, but I can start some stuff.
Green,
Green,
and
one
gray,
gray.
both go up one.
Interesting.
Indeed.
What's the end of round again?
Do you wish to use a god power, or do you wish to pass?
Is PJ passing?
I already passed my last turn.
Yep. So. if
Right,
I-
but you can still use God powers after you pass.
No, I passed.
Okay, I also pass.
All right. So,
Okay.
Abyss, purple moves down 2. And do either of you have your demigods out of play?
Define out of play.
In the
In the
abyss.
abyss.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah.
All right.
I fucked that up because I did not read that ahead of time.
What's the name of the purple one?
Purple is Agamar.
Interesting.
Well, I just guaranteed that he's never going to lose any point on the guess.
still
So
As long as I don't figure out your other one, that's fine. Because I have no idea what your other one is right now.
and I've already got an idea of what I think Raiden's is, or one of them is.
See, yes, I'm pretty sure that I know at least.
Oh, I'm glad you guys do because I have no clue.
I'm impressed if you guys have me figured out.
Just one.
Well, you guys also do have the option to just text each other via Discord to have table talk that we can't hear. That is
No,
okay.
I want to participate in the guessing and see how poorly I do.
Oh, that's fair.
I got one from Cal.
Oh, I wasn't going to reveal it. I was saying the two of you can talk like PJ and I talked. I didn't know what you guys were doing.
That's what I'm saying. I
Okay.
want to. I want to be surprised,
All right.
terrified even.
There's extra fun in this.
Yeah, watching it is almost as fun as actually playing it.
I certainly think so.
What's this round's question?
This round is
At
Demise
7 renown.
at 7,
Feathers.
or Demi's at 7 round. Yeah,
Exactly
Scorpion
7?
Exactly 7.
is at 7 round.
Yes. Okay. Alright, well, PJ is first player, but we get to reveal what our little quest things are before we do anything. Interesting. Okay.
It's a 2 sickle white.
Oof. Okay.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
So no tactical nukes this round, but there's some good stuff running around.
There's a potential 4-point spot before you even. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Interesting.
is quite interesting.
All right, PJ, that you are up.
Interesting.
Just the white nuke.
Yes.
This is very interesting. I am curious to see how this pans.
I, for one, am intrigued.
I have to grab the servants at this point. The servants are fucking everything in this game.
They really are.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if I have all the clerks right.
So, just grab that. I know they're not kitty cats, but they kind of have that loose kitty
Which
cat.
one did you place? The
I
yellow.
placed the yellow one over here.
They
Get the other
do
red
indeed.
servant. So, how about that banter? Do I need to throw music on, or
Oh no, no. I'm pretty sure I've got brain unlocked for one.
Ooh, interesting.
that is interesting.
Which
I
one
also
did you
think I also
do?
think I've
You
got it
put
unlocked.
teal in between the white and is that a black sickle?
Yes, black Omega.
A black omega.
Yeah. Teal only scores points.
Do, do, do. What do I need to do?
Let's see.
Hmm.
Now that would be interesting. It's so hard to commentate on this because, like,
You can't give away too much information, but
Yeah.
you can talk about the board state, and I think that's the safe area to kind of talk about, is just kind of how messy this has gotten.
yeah, it's very messy, very clustered, and I noticed
Black
that
has
the
a-
two that are on
Yeah.
7 right now have not yet been placed.
Yes.
That I find intriguing.
That too. I want them to stay there. I do.
I kind of do too.
Just stay put. Like I see at least one perfect spot for one of them to go.
Yeah, I do too, actually. It's right there.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. A little up, a little down.
A little up, a little down.
Now that's just rude.
It's a weird way to say hilarious.
It is also that.
Yeah, I see the struggle here because I want to be sure that I'm not telegraphing information, but I still have to be kind of working toward my game plan.
Yeah,
Yes.
even if it's
Yeah.
just a little bit at a time,
Yeah,
you
you-
gotta get there.
Yeah, you did telegraph a little bit in the first round, whether you meant to or not. I think.
You think I did? We'll see if you're right.
I also think he did, or at least enough to catch.
Yeah.
We'll see if you're right. I'm curious. Oh, you did the same thing I did.
Pinky.
Cute. Okay.
I did not do the same thing you did. Close.
That for most intents and purposes, you did the same thing I did.
Blue and yellow. Or orange.
No,
Yes.
The eights.
We'll mark that here.
It's controlling
What shall the abyss do?
There's a Smitey spot open.
There's gonna be nobody left to
There's nobody
smite.
left to smite.
That's not true. Orange is right there.
Or just
you
going
can't.
somewhere.
Orange is
yeah.
going somewhere. I place it, so the smite. If I place it there,
It
the
still
smite
might
goes
be
off and it
useful
does nothing.
because it's a double or a double sickle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And the smite god power is still in play, so things could still happen.
Yeah, it is possible.
You know what? We're gonna just stick with the abyss is wrathful today. I feel justice for Penta. The abyss must be wrathful forever.
It must.
Actually, I
be.
turned it to positive once on the first round.
You did.
Yeah.
When it got dropped in there, I turned it up, and then it was obvious she was just getting, or he was getting tanked. And I was like, okay, I'll just back that play.
Reasonable.
I mean, if I was
Why
going,
fight gravity?
yeah, if I was going for tanking them and you were wanting to split, might as well.
I'm also beginning to see why going first is the tiebreaker, because going first, if you start to play this in its more optimized form, like PJ and I are doing,
I already fucked up right from the get-go, so
sure, but it means that PJ is volunteering the first piece of relevant information.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we get down to serpents.
You also do have the last chance to really sway the point totals.
Which is also kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I did in our game, where I functionally got 2 turns in a row at the very end there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
So what you gonna do about it?
That's a great question. Very good question. I think.
What happened? What I missed?
I'm gonna grab.
He placed the orange.
I'm going over yonder. We're gonna bump some dudes up.
purple goes up 2.
Pink as well.
Pink goes up 2.
And green.
Green goes up 2.
Oh, that's tricksy. That is real tricksy, because I can't tell if you're trying to boost other things or if you're just trying to push PJ's purple up. Could be both. Could be just
Could be.
closing distance between purple and whatever his other one is. Doesn't mean. Does real mean.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a gentleman.
That's a fucking lie if I've ever heard of one.
No one believes you.
I didn't specify what kind of gentleman.
The kind of gentleman who beats someone to death with a pair of brass knuckles in a back alley
It's a whooping stick.
over a card game, to be clear.
Okay, I was gonna say, get it right.
Yeah, you're not just doing that for funsies. You're doing it because they played something in Commander that I don't have the experience with Commander to know.
There's lots of good answers to that question.
I'm sure you could have a full video of them.
Wait, why didn't purple go up too?
Purple did go up too.
Did go
okay.
up 2.
Yeah, purple was at 5.
Does me no good.
And then deploy it and it was more destructive.
He knows half the team. It does me no good.
You can always place it somewhere that mostly nerfs it.
That is possible. Making nonsense plays for what appear to be
You
nonsense reasons is a
could
valid
also-
tactic.
No, I guess you can't get anything
There's too much
to the
psychology.
7. Yeah, you could hit blue and drive blue back to a 7. See if he ends up saying yes.
Oh, right, it's 7s on this.
Yeah, 7 is the key number here.
Actually, that is not the worst possible plan by a long shot. Actually, given that, I know exactly what I'd be doing with this.
Yeah, I already have my next move planned. Assuming it's not taken.
Teal goes up one.
Teal, gray,
Gray goes up one.
and yellow.
Yellow goes up one.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Where did he deploy it? There it is.
Yeah,
Right down here.
it's right down there.
So we hit these 3.
Boosted those.
Red goes down one. Blue goes down one.
Okay.
And yellow, gray, and teal all
I'll go
go
up
up.
one.
Yellow, gray, teal.
God powers? Oh wait, no, you still have servants.
He's still got a serpent, and it's his turn. Interesting. I'm gonna fire some tunes.
That is fair.
Is this game is a lot quieter than the other one was.
Yeah, it kind of starts out a little bit talky and it gets
Yeah.
real tactical real fast.
PJ's. I'm having trouble pegging his other.
It giving away half the game from the very start because of a simple fucking mistake.
We're
It's
It's not
frustrating, but
Problem
even
that I know-
Because
we
that,
clocked each other round 1.
that puts me in a hole immediately.
It does. The problem is with the way this particular clue is set up, and the way the board currently is.
your yes isn't gonna do him any good.
It's actually going to actively harm me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You functionally have a free hand with purple. It is. There are ways to use that.
Yeah, you can use now that he knows it. You can just use that
You could just
to be as
tank
obvious
purple
as you
forever.
want. Yeah.
Just punch that down to 1. Let whatever else load up.
But the thing is, he already knows that strategy. He's not going to let it happen. He's going to keep it close to the pack.
He's gonna
Because the
try.
closer you are to each other with that, if you're within 1 distance, you nuke the opponent's score. There are 2 ways of doing it.
Except if he wants to focus on that, he doesn't get to pull his own.
It's an interesting tug of war here. And the problem is if there are multiple things on 7, I get no useful information out of that from you.
Yellow goes down one.
Orange.
Orange goes down two.
But we might get some information from Braden.
Do you wish to use a god power?
That's a great question.
Sure is.
Smite him.
The dumb thing is, at this point, there's nothing really left for the god powers to affect.
And I don't see.
Neither of us have any servants
no
to steal.
servants.
Switching does no good because the servants are already in place, scores have already been done, and just nuking one off the board does
It
nothing.
affects by 1.
It does not. It
does.
you gain a -1.
Correct.
You gain a -1 for
So
your
it's
endgame
switch,
score.
smite, and what's the third one?
Steal.
Oh, stealing them. Yeah,
Steal-
we have nothing to steal.
We have nothing to we have nothing to steal. Switching does no good because all the points have been scored from the servants. Smiting one off the board does no good because all the points have been scored from the servants.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's no point in taking any of those. You're literally just gimping yourself.
It's not strictly true, but
yeah, I was gonna say if you had, there would be,
I'm content to pass.
if there was like an 8 here, and
Yeah.
you wanted to get an extra one in there, that'd be worth it.
How does
-1 or a -2?
Because it's a -1. It's a -1.
oh?
But there's no 8s there, so
No.
It's not. Even then, it's not worth sending.
I guess the
something.
question
Yeah,
I
it's the
have
biggest-
here is:
I pass. I'm good.
is it worth it for me to take one at this point? I think I know what PJ's other one is.
I pass.
Really?
So
Already got that one?
I think I do. I don't know for sure.
it's up to you.
Yeah, there is a purpose in my taking the smite. Because it would give me more information. But I'm not going to take it. I don't think it's worth it to take it, so I'm going to pass.
All right. End of the round then.
All right. Do you have a deity that is at exactly 7?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you have a deity that is exactly at 7?
Yes.
Now
we both do.
That's spicy.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so I am pretty sure that I clocked one of yours correct. I'm very dubious about what the other one might be.
Since I have an idea of which one I think is his own. Wouldn't it be funny if they were both the purple guy? Oh wait, can't be.
Can't be.
Because he would have answered yes. in the
Correct.
first round.
Yes.
Cannot be.
Okay.
I had a number of interesting choices here.
Indeed.
Was that age 2?
I was age 2.
Age 3, finally.
Age 3. What is our theory?
Move it up one. There you go.
Yes, that makes way more sense. Demi's.
Touching the bonus tile again.
Oh, do we want to switch it out? Up to you guys.
We can try a different one. I'm not opposed to us trying a different third gauge one. Are you cool with it, PJ?
I figured we put those back in for a reason was because we were limited. So
Yeah,
I
that's
would
fair.
say we're gonna stick
We'll
with
stick
it.
with it? Okay. I'm open to either way. 'Cause we did do that for that reason. And in the first 2 ages, we did get different cards, which is good.
There. All right.
Got some good stuff on the board.
Yeah, this
Indeed.
is quite interesting.
Double smitage and all the god powers are still neat.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
another interesting thing.
God powers can be very useful. They can also very easily reveal
Ooh,
what's
it's a
going on.
triple omega.
Yup.
Oof.
That is a big swing.
That's a lot of stuff going on over there.
Goddamn, yeah, that could be a 4-point swing for somebody. That's interesting.
That is a big swing.
Great.
But you could also use it to your advantage if you just needed one,
Yeah.
right? Throw people completely off. Taking the big nuke.
Solid.
With the one that he knows who it is. So
That's the way to go.
What's the point in not in playing any other color?
Exactly.
Because now that clue gives him nothing.
And you get to control exactly where that motherfucker ends up.
Precisely.
True. I'm going to take the other one. I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting age.
A lot of people gonna die.
Could be.
Oh, it is also important to note that the abyss is a 2-point swing in both directions.
Yep.
Yeah, that is pertinent. Yeah, okay. Shush. I have a
Arrow.
I have a significant problem because I have reaffirmed my suspicions.
I ran into the same problem with this exact same age.
Yep.
Like the board really goes again you, right?
do.
Yeah.
It
It,
do.
it gets real hard to dance around that.
Take in the last servant.
Interesting.
You took the swing.
Where's it coming?
Destruction.
Going for destruction.
Interesting.
Now comes the smitings.
Yep.
And they are both really interesting spots.
You're not wrong.
Little Omega versus half and half action.
Potentially kind of a problem.
Could be. I think I need to use a god power this turn.
What do you wish to do?
All three.
That'd be lovely, but I'm gonna take the steel. I'm gonna take the white one.
All right.
Yeah. That was a popular god power. I remember when I did that. Okay, so what are you going to do with that? You are going to...
It's touching most. Interesting.
Okay, if you do a certain move that I have in my brain, I've got you locked. It's a very specific move.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're thinking of. I've been kind of keeping track of what I'm doing.
Smitage.
Ooh,
Let's
getting
get
smoked.
smoked.
Is it red? It's dead.
Yeah, he won't smite red. Red's too beloved.
But my grudge.
Red is a pillar of this community.
Red was a traitor.
He
He
deserves
was
to
a
be in
servant of
hell.
Callahan. It's a terrible thing to be.
You're not wrong.
He's
In the name of tradition, we're smiting red.
Red gets smoked.
In the name of tradition.
This one is clocking around at a pretty good pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
no,
we're
this
gonna
is,
Finish at the 45-minute mark.
That's
Yeah,
that's what I expected
this
for
is
us.
taking this is
Nope.
taking around very
Granted,
reasonably, especially
we're
for
more
thinking.
thinky than your average.
Yeah.
Well,
Our games are going to take a little bit longer.
And
it's
even
because we've
for
got a table of seasoned people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even for a thinky game, this is going reasonably quickly.
Accurate.
there's enough light bouncing off of the gold sides of the quest tokens that it's putting just a little bit of the shine on the in-between spaces,
You know, you've gone up one.
which you can't see from your camera angle, but it's pretty cool.
It is actually very nice. Kind of gives them almost an outline.
We played Servant on Yellow Tip.
He did. All right. Purple, orange, and blue go down.
Goes down one. Blue goes down one. Orange goes down one. Purple goes up 3. Teal goes up 3, but it can't go any further than 14. Gray goes up 3, but it can't go any higher than 14. Gray goes down 1. Actually, wait, hang on. There's something
combines-
specific.
No, they add together.
Okay, so it adds together, so they
So it
go up
stays at
2.
14,
Yes, they go up there.
Okay. All right. God powers or pass?
That was a big one.
That was a big one.
Excellent. That I had on my radar.
Pass.
Okay. I figured that's what you were gonna do. So,
Smite someone. Do it. All right, he's got the Dark Servant and the Border Servant. I don't know what their actual names are. I should look that up. I just been calling them Dark and Light, but it's feathered.
It was on the fucking roll from the beginning.
here.
It's the Vesper token
Hmm.
and the Penance token. Where did you place over there?
I placed over here and moved green up one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think based on, I think I've got Braden locked down now.
Mm.
You don't know me.
I know you a little,
You don't know.
little bit.
You
know a little
don't
bit.
know me.
I don't know. He might.
You should not start.
I do know that I like to hydrate.
I pass.
All right. God powers or
You
gonna
still
use
have
it
the
to be-
servant left.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use God.
Okay, smite or switch.
Switch.
What are you switching?
Yep.
Hand me the tile so that I know I'm taking that.
yeah, I think I've got both of those.
That I had you figured. I'm less certain now.
Very tricksy.
Either I've got him figured or he is pulling aggro. And I can't tell which.
At this point, I'm willing to Discord you. We had our fun.
Indeed. It has been interesting to observe, but I'm intrigued.
This is very interesting for sure.
Oh, it's that.
I pass.
All right, I'll take this power.
Really? And he abyssed Gray. Okay, now I'm wrong.
I pass.
And I have any reason to play at this point.
You did not do what I thought you were going to do.
I'm also going to pass.
Neat.
Okay, so Abyss scores. So gray goes down 2, pink goes down 2, yellow goes down 2. And then the question is someone touching the bonus tile?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
You answered yes?
I also answered yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
yeah,
I
you,
think we're in agreement.
I think that you and I both fucked that in exactly the same way.
No. Well, we got the answer the same way though, or at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both have him locked now. PJ.
100%.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly sure you guys have me partially figured out.
No.
I'm not sure you're.
We just got you
100%.
locked down. Oh no, we got you.
Okay, I've got my guesses.
What are your guesses?
Purple, obviously, and then I think gray is your other one.
You were half right.
Okay, so I was not correct on gray, but
Okay, I was wrong about PJ. I thought he was also great.
I was also betting on Gray. I was having a fucking hard time guessing what his other one.
Teal and yellow.
you are correct.
Yeah.
We had both clocked green from round.
Yeah, that was the roots.
Yeah.
I was assuming you were both picking up on my green telegraph pretty hard.
See, the funny thing is, I was purple and green.
You got teal and yellow.
I had teal and
You
yellow.
were green.
You were?
Didn't see that?
So,
I was.
Yeah, green was my schmuck bait. The only problem is it worked for PJ, so
Yeah.
but it,
I was content to let you keep moving green up the board, and I was moving teal along with it because I figured that was yours. But when you went to gray, what was yours?
yellow.
Teal and yellow?
Teal and yellow. That's why I killed yellow, and I thought gray was your other one, which is why I killed gray.
I was looking at a way to smite Agamar in there
I didn't.
and nuke him for 2 to get more bonus points that way. But when you swapped red and yellow, I'm like, he would not have dumped yellow in there unless he was trying to score some last minute tricksy points.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
I was hoping you thought I was green.
14 minus 9 is 5, plus 3 for a correct guess. It puts me at 8.
Yep.
Braden's got 3 negative points.
I've got 3 negative points. So
He's
he's
14 minus 6.
8. So I'm going to lose on the tiebreak probably.
You've got 5. He's first. Well,
Well, what
he
are
had
the ones
less god-
before that?
He had less god powers.
Yeah, so I lost on that.
So you lost in that tiebreak.
Right.
Oh, whoever.
uses the fused god powers.
Yeah.
I was betting on the fact that you were gray.
I kept passing because
I
I
had not
thought you were going to
talked
use the
about
black, and I'm like, where is he going to try to score points to get them to smash them together? And you just kept using god powers, and I'm like, there goes my strategy right up in flames.
Well, in
I was
fairness,
trying-
where was I going to put black that was going to do me any good?
Yeah.
That was what I was trying
Black
to figure
was
out.
worthless.
When you then why'd you steal
To deny it to you.
To deny it to you, right? I wasn't going to let you have both the white and the black ones. That's why I took the black and then the white.
Yeah.
I only needed.
I know where you wanted
actually,
the white.
I didn't need either of them because I put Agarmar right there in the center. I'm like, I don't want you using white because that's gonna fuck me over. And indeed, you did. And now I'm like, well, there it is.
The first tiebreaker is the one who gets the most demigods correctly.
Oh, so he wins on every time.
on everything.
Yeah, you beat me on every one of the three
On all of the
tiebreakers.
tiebreakers. It was a trifecta.
Because I was incorrect on gray.
My 33.
Which, in fairness, looking at how the game played, everybody thought it was gray.
So my 33% chance was between Balan, which was teal, Namari, which was green, and Klar, which was gray.
Yeah.
These three I couldn't figure out. And when you nuked one of those that was next to it, and I was just like, I know he's not Agarmar. We figured that out in the first round. He's like, yes, neat. That locks out the other one, and I know his first one has got to be yellow.
I had forgotten all about
Yeah.
that middle round. Yeah, it was obvious he was yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He,
Just
he-
based on that one.
He was very
He
clear.
was yellow.
I was keeping track of that.
Yeah.
I put a 50.
Well, I was too.
I put
I
a
forgot
50-50
to-
between Sagari and Naka, like right from the get-go, and I'm like,
But yeah, I was nowhere near teal. I thought you were green for sure. I picked up on what you were putting down.
I was
and my
also
brain
on,
just went,
on
Green
the
was my sucker bait to try and keep attention off teal.
Yeah.
which was ironic because that played.
Yeah,
directly
it was
in
just
my
like
hands.
PJ
And I kept
also
trying to
using green
dumpster-
as sucker bait.
And I kept trying to
letting
dumpster purple to try and get the spread out as much as I could. So the tiebreakers all went in my favor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still a very good game.
You could have just kept tanking purple and just let him keep moving the green for you.
I did tank purple. I kept
No, you did not tank
I kept
purple.
punting
you were
purple.
You were pumping.
boosting
Yeah.
it. That was not tanking
Oh,
it.
it was
Yeah.
tanking it from my
It was down to
perspective.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, I was purposely boosting purple because I knew it, and I was like, well, if I can keep it semi-close, because I don't want it right in the thick, because that could be adjusted.
This
Yeah.
game is hard.
It is.
Yeah.
And the reason I took the smite
I don't know
power,
if it
in addition to
looks-
thinking you were gray, I did not want you to kill off purple.
And I don't mean that
Because that was too free
I don't mean
points
it's hard
for
to
you.
play.
I
mean
was
the powers of
exactly,
deduction in this
and I was
game
looking at either
are-
switch or smite. I'm just like, I have to see what he does with the last servant, because if I smite purple, he's just going to swap him back into the center,
Yeah.
and then he could swap him someplace.
Well, I'm going to put him
dumpster-
somewhere way worse.
Yeah, or he would put him somewhere where he can just dumpster another 2 points onto him. Or if I swapped him with somebody that was in the graveyard, if I would have used the switch power,
He couldn't have done anything about it. at
he
that
couldn't have
point.
done anything about it. But then that would have hamstrung me because just like I know he's not purple, so that eliminated it'd be down to a 33% chance again. And then he eliminated it and said, "Yes, I'm near the center." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
teal, obviously."
Like,
Yeah.
I thought about moving teal, but it was one of those where I didn't want to draw too much attention.
I should have.
Oh, I guess this one is Demi's out of play. So if you both would have used god powers right away, and you couldn't place any more gods, they would also be out of play.
Yes, they were.
So
But that's not how that panned out. But we did tie
an
in
age
points,
one.
which is good. I mean, you did very well considering you were.
Hamstrung from literally the get-go.
The problem is that hamstring came back and clocked me in the nose round 2 because I was like, I can't tell if you're blue or yellow, but you're telegraphing gray.
You
So
punted me back to 7. I'm like, okay, I'll just stay there and give you useless information. You already know I'm on there.
I was fairly sure you weren't blue or yellow though, and I wanted to try and obfuscate a little bit.
And
Well,
and when it came down to that,
you were blue or blue and yellow.
when you said yes too on are you at 7, and I'm like, he's a 50-50 blue or yellow. And then when you punted yellow down 2 spaces, I'm
That
like,
was a telegraph.
that was a massive tell. And
I
I'm
had to do it, but it was a
he's
telegraph.
dumpstering yellow specifically in order to get more points. He's yellow.
I purposely took
Yes, that was
switch
the one.
before smite so that you could not pull shenanigans. Because I wanted to make
Once
sure
he
that
was
the
in the
smite
abyss, he
was
had to stay
permanent.
there.
Whoever took smite first could have it undone by the other person.
Right.
Correct.
So that's why I did that. And then once I was in a... The ironic thing is, if I'd guessed green, I would have won. If I'd figured out you were green.
Nobody saw that coming.
But you played that very well. I didn't see that you were green.
I don't think you
guess?
used green once. Oh,
What did
Purple
you guess
and
for
gray.
green?
I guess green and yellow.
I also
So
get
you had half of it. What did you guess for Brayden?
green and yellow.
Green and yellow.
I was telegraphing green so hard.
Yeah.
I clocked his green a little bit earlier, but we both.
Round one was
yellow
yellow.
immediately.
What
We
did
both
you
picked
guys-
up on the green.
What did you guys think my second one was? Since I
thought
gave
you were
purple
gray.
away right at the beginning.
I thought you were either gray or orange.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had you on.
So
gray.
neither of you pegged me for.
No.
No, nobody had you
no,
pegged
it
on
was
green.
any. No, that wasn't on.
Oh,
the
so
radar.
just
You
basically
you can
My
concealed
lie
along with your-
sold too well.
You concealed excellently, and you weaponized people knowing what your other one was very effective.
And then
There
I
is-
sold a lie
some
so good,
blatant-
I overlooked the fact that it was helping you. You had no tell for me to really pick that
That was really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, that was my own petard getting hoisted to the moon. Because I'm like, I have done such a good job selling this lie, and these two are over here going, I know what you are. And I'm like, I don't think you do. I think you think I'm green, which means I've done a good job selling this lie. But also, I'm pretty sure I telegraphed yellow,
Yeah,
which was not what I wanted to do. So I also was telegraphing blue a
I'm
little
gonna be
bit.
honest. I didn't have that until the switch because I forgot about round 2.
That's the
If
thing.
I would have remembered round 2,
He caught green relatively early. I caught yellow round 1.
I at least eliminated him down to 8 gods off of the fucking square one because there was only one in there and he said no. And I'm like, neat. We didn't
Yeah.
double up on this. There's
Yeah.
8 others that it could possibly be. I'm safe using purple.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, purple, we've had this talk.
That was actually my only lie the entire time. And then it's just like, oh, shoot, I should have read that better. Well, just gave away half my hand.
Gotta do what you gotta do. And it worked out. Like,
Yeah.
it was a very close game.
This is too much conspiracy shit for me.
I think this game's great. I love the intrigue.
I adore this. I could feel the chess gears in your brain fucking eating each other.
No, but my heart was.
yeah, does it smell a little? Did it have that
I am,
Yes, and I'm like,
I am not sweating.
why am I getting
am
this stressed out over this? I probably I shot myself in the foot at the start. It's no use getting my fucking blood pressure.
But you did, because at that point you're just like, I can do the most blatant moves ever with him. Bam! I want the nuke.
And literally, my only hope of trying to even drag it to a tiebreaker was to guess correctly on his. And when he swapped the yellows, it's like, he's yellow. He didn't touch blue. He switched yellow out.
How did
I
you figure
was-
out that he
yeah.
wasn't green?
How did you figure out I was teal? Oh, yeah, never mind. That's a dumb question.
Yeah, you
I
made
figured
that
out
very
So,
obvious.
so I'll walk
last
you
thing
through
did.
this. First round, the only one I had eliminated was
The worst
Agmar
thing
because
is I
that
didn't
was
even
me.
place teal.
That doesn't
Second-
mean that he- oh well.
So second round was first round was second round was this one. I saw
yellow.
Sagari and Naka as a 50-50. It had to have been one of those two. So I was like,
Yeah.
neat. I only have 6 left to pick from.
In hindsight, I should have killed teal.
And then
That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about the central reveal.
correct.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. I should have killed teal. That would have been.
If you would have killed Teal, it would have been a 33% chance for me.
Because
when
that
it-
is
when it-
much better than a guarantee.
Yeah.
And when it got
You would've
got
went
down
a couple of points on the spread, but you would have gained
Yep.
on the bonus. Yeah.
on the third
Yeah.
and final one, it's
That's
just
what I
like,
should've done.
okay, there's a 33% chance it's one of these 3. And I was writing that down during the third round going along. He swapped yellow, and I'm like, neat. Naka's one of them.
Well,
All right,
yellow
what's
I
the
had
other
no
3?
problem with because I figured you had yellow.
You nuked whoever was, you nuked Gray, which was here, which pinned him in place at 12, and I'm like, okay, he wouldn't have nuked Gray because that would have been shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah.
That's why I should have nuked teal instead.
You
'cause you
should
would
have
have picked. You would have
Correct,
picked teal.
because
100%.
well, at that point, not necessarily. So if you would have left Gray here, put Teal here, it would have come down to: do you have one in the center? No. Okay, it comes down to Teal and Green. I know I'm green.
That doesn't.
I was certain you were gray.
I would have still, honestly, I still would have picked teal, even if you would have nuked him, because it's just
Given
like,
the information from the other rounds, that makes sense.
yes. The other information from the other rounds, okay, he nuked that. If he says no, he's obviously not gray, which leaves me a 50-50 there. I'm leaning towards teal because he knocked yellow down.
So the only thing was for me to figure out you were gray. That was
Pretty
the
much.
literal only way I could beat you.
That was the
And
only way you could have beat
You had sold gray so well that I assumed you were gray.
I was keeping gray up because I wasn't sure. It's just like he's jacking all three of those up. Neat. I have to keep them together as a tiny little group in order to shoot him in the foot if something
Well, the
bad
other thing I
happens.
was picking up on was gray was your first pick round 2 and your second pick round 3. I was paying attention to when you were taking.
I wasn't even paying attention to what gods were where. I just paid attention to what colors I had and what I had you narrowed down to. The other ones didn't matter.
That is
Right,
kind of
but
the
you,
best part.
that's what I was
Just
at.
by-
I was using that to kind of reaffirm what my guess was because you
Yeah.
were prioritizing getting gray on the board quickly enough that he wasn't going to get hit with one of the smites on the board.
And the reason why I was
Feedback
also
on the
doing that
game
was to try and
itself.
keep it close to those.
It's
It would
great.
be great if these little things down here were colored. Like,
Yeah.
get the little symbols. That would make this game a whole lot easier to track.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everything
You
is.
might consider picking up a set of multicolored highlighters that you can just mark your
Correct.
hats with.
Because everything on the board is color based, so it's very visual. You get to the
this is black
scorecard
and
sheet
white.
and it's black and white,
Yeah.
and it relies on symbols at that point. And some of these symbols,
The symbols
so,
are
like,
there,
Some of
but
them are good and some of them are some.
so I would almost say it would look
I
a
agree.
bit odd, but I would change the dark blue from a black to a white, and I would change.
White on.
I would
white
change the purple to a white from black to a white, and I would change the dark gray from a black to a white in order to give those some pop. The rest of these colors are all light enough, you can easily tell what the symbols are.
yeah.
The glare
I
from
agree.
the top of the wood from our lights, even though we try to minimize that, it does make this kind of shiny and makes it kind of tough to see that it's a bird
There's no
on the
kind
blue.
of about
I mean, I
every light in this room is diffused.
I mean,
Yes,
I was more
and there's
looking at
and it's still giving some
this.
shine
Like,
from
I
the
can't
paint
tell what
of the wood.
symbols on this.
Yeah, the
Some of
what's
them are very subtly
He's
worked into the
green.
thing.
Yes.
He's supposed to be the falcon.
yeah, he's supposed to be the falcon, but
Right.
you've got the bow and the spear
But there's
and
no
then a
symbol
tiny little
on it.
pendant.
My guess is the
highlighted.
finished game has these colored to some extent. Like
Okay.
even if they colored
Yes.
the squares here just so you can tell them apart,
Yeah, even
that
that
would
would
be
be
helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I do recognize
Look up that
and
Kickstarter.
this is coming from experience in the printing world. Using pencil on ink, not the greatest, still can be done. Using pencil on toner, especially color toner, virtually impossible because unless you have the right type of pencil graphite, because it's like writing on wax paper with a graphite pencil. It doesn't work very well.
Right, but you can have colored paper that, or you could have used colored text or done.
Yeah, and my other feedback is
Because yeah, the color needs to translate to this in order to better follow it.
this is fine down here, but all of my guesswork I did up here, and I just starred the ones that I was certain of. So I'm like, Naka is the one. I'm just gonna
Right,
put
but
star
it's where you're basically filling in your final answer. It's
Yeah.
the bottom. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable.
I think this is actually very nicely laid out in general because you've got enough space that you can make notes on everybody, and then a space for very clear. This is the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as the game in general,
Oh, the final
I
board is
really like
nice.
this. This breaks my brain in
coating to
really
it,
nice
the
ways.
borders.
Yeah, like this is satisfying. This is a deeply satisfying two-player game.
Also,
see what the
it's
other is.
really rare for me to be able to play a game like this where you're supposed to do like a little bit of social engineering stuff and actually do okay. I'm really bad at it. And the fact that I can pull it off with this just by taking some time to think about what's going on, I think that is a great compliment to it because it's hard to get something like that I can
Oh,
do.
these are the
Clarifying a couple of rules, like
these are the pre-stretched goals. These are the thicker wooden pieces. So,
Okay, that's good.
I would say, I don't know, what's your guys' thoughts on the potential for having duplicate gods where the same person has
I
shares
actually
a god
think that's
with the other two?
important for the game to work.
Why would that be?
Because if you have two of the gods, that means you are instantly working from a pool of 7. instead of a pool of 9. And the difference between working from a pool of 7 to a pool of 9 is huge.
Yeah, that's
Even with vague clues.
I agree, but I think
I
that
don't
should be an
follow
option.
what you're saying on that one. I'm talking about
So, like in your first match, we'll just use Isa for example. You guys had a shared deity.
Right.
You have
What
9
I'm
gods
saying
to
is
pick
there are
from,
9
or you
gods
have
to pick
7
from, but if there's no duplication, you each only have 7 to look at because you know 2 of them your opponent can't be, because you have them.
Correct.
I like the shared god aspect a lot more because it opens it up to the full roster. I think that's important for the game.
I think having unshared gods would change the tactics significantly, because it's not just you have 7 to work with, they also have
it,
7
yeah.
to work with, and they have to not broadcast that those 2 are the ones they know fine. So I do think that it changes things. I don't necessarily think that it would have a negative impact on the game, but I do think it would be very different.
looks like they did color the pets.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I assumed that was going to be a piece of feedback they got early.
Okay, yeah, like
Yeah,
yeah, if they're
this is
coloring
a
them, that's-
prototype. This is not nearly the finished comic.
they did. Yeah, that would make it immediately easy to track,
Yeah.
right?
That solves my primary complaint with the game. I do think there's room for a little clarification in the rules,
Yeah, definitely needs some touching up in there.
but
They're reasonably comprehensible once you get a handle on them, but they're not.
I would like to be
not
able
on
to
first read.
understand them on first reading.
Yeah,
I felt that it was a little hard to grok what was going on, and not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
The diagrams, spot on.
yeah.
I think those were exactly done correctly.
I personally had to be here with the board, figuring out how things worked to actually get it to stick in my head, which isn't unusual.
But it's not a complicated enough board where that should be required.
Yes, and hopefully they've already fixed that, just like they colored the pads.
They may not have. I got the rules from Austin 2 days, or not 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Okay,
So
And there
this
are-
is the current edition.
There are
some
steps,
touch-ups might be worth
because it says in the Kickstarter there are 18 demigod tiles.
Okay, so you are
Yes.
supposed to have 2
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so we are working with a
We did it
half.
correctly.
So we did play it correctly.
It's-
This is as intended.
Incidentally,
Okay.
looking at the Kickstarter before we played might have been useful.
Yeah, but the flip side of that coin is the Kickstarter wasn't out when we got it, so I'm kind of glad we didn't.
We're qualified experts, though. This is kind of our shtick.
They get
And
a
we
fancy
found it out.
And it wouldn't be a Meeples game if we didn't have to go to the tiebreaker rules.
I was gonna say I'm proud of us, and
That's
kudos
not
to
true.
you.
We're nothing
You
if
went
not consistent.
every tiebreaker, which is commendable.
There are better tiebreaker games where we do the thing that
First player, the first player I couldn't do anything about. That was just luck of the roll at the beginning.
Yeah.
God powers, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I did.
And I didn't even know it was a thing. And I'm just like, he's using up all the powers, and he's taking them in the exact wrong order that I need to use one.
Yeah, that was on
Stop
purpose.
it.
Yeah, that's
That
And
was
it's just
100%
like,
on purpose.
well, neat. I guess I'm just hosed for that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to make up those extra. I'm really hoping I'm correct because I need those 3 points.
And I had to take the smite no matter what, because if I didn't and I passed, PJ would take the smite and just kick purple down 2 points. So I bet big on my strategy. It just didn't pan.
came close.
It came close if I had picked green instead of gray, but I had no way of knowing. I thought he was gray. I thought I had it
You
unlocked.
did all the heavy lifting for it.
And again,
I mean, it
how
is
my
unfortunate
logic was
that
going, if you would have picked green instead of
Yeah,
gray,
you
I
had a
still would have
1
taken.
in 8
right, and I would have
Yeah.
broken the tiebreaker if I'd called it correctly.
He had a 1 in 8 chance of picking the red herring.
Yep.
Right?
I would have blown out that game if I'd hit green because I would have been correct on both counts.
Yes.
So that would have been a 5 point, or yeah, it would have been a 5 point swing.
Your correct score nets you 3 points.
And then you would have been down 2 to
I-
boot. So it would have been a full 5 point swing.
If he had clocked green, he would have
That would have relied on me.
sent it.
I wouldn't have been down 5 points because you lost.
I gained
lost-
3 and you lost 2. That's the
How would I have lost 2?
Instead of sending
I had
gray
hit
into
green
the
instead of
abyss, he would have
gray.
hit. Yeah.
because then green would have taken the 2 point penalty from the abyss. Like if I had gotten green instead of gray, it would have been an absolute blowout.
He also
the token
he
for
would
the
have
minus,
also
the minus
gotten,
2.
he would have also gotten an extra 3 points for guessing the boat, right?
Right. That's where that's the other half of it. It was a
So it would have been a 5.
so basically that one
Yeah,
decision
up to a 5-point swing.
Yes.
just is what did me in. And I had no way to know it.
I had
because
a lot of those one.
you
decisions
drew
in my game.
the exact card I did not want you to draw in that scenario because I was like, the board is set up for me to sell a really good lie here, and I'm gonna do it. And I have a 1 in 9
Why you were
chance.
selling was the truth for me.
And I was just like, I have a 1 in 9 chance of this blowing up in my face. Those are great odds. This is me running all the numbers, doing all the math correctly, and then Murphy came in and went, so, you think you got it all figured out, do you, smart man?
You've been
Then he punches me in the face and he wanders away.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. You definitely deserved it.
A good
Probably.
kicking is
But I was proud of the engineering. The fact that I was able to trick both of you into thinking I had green
Yeah.
means that I
Well,
was doing a good job.
in retrospect.
I'm surprised neither of them
I should have been looking for it because it's you.
I was, but I was also selling green as the lie. That's how you got to get away with it.
Right. If
It was the lie I was
You
selling,
went hard
and you
enough-
just let me
you
sell.
went hard enough in the paint on green that I should have said it's probably not. I should be looking at something else.
And with you jacking teal up so quickly and putting green along with it, I'm like, well, that's,
he didn't.
that's
though.
a problem.
Teal, he did a nice even gain on.
Yeah, teal was supposed to be my ace in the hole.
And
Right.
gray I kept alongside teal and green to hedge my bets.
I will say I do think we all clocked that at least one of them, probably both of them, had one of those 3 that were getting pumped, and just nobody fucking figured out what one everyone had.
It's hard.
It is. There's a lot of
Yeah.
information and a lot of facts to consider, and I like
Much for
that.
my lizard brain.
I mean, your lizard brain still beat me, so
You've got a
I don't want to
fucking
hear.
chest
Through
ray.
sheer luck
No,
and assistance from you selling a lie too well.
Now,
So my win literally wasn't really. It was not mostly on my skill and my ability to lie, which is
The capacity to not blow your shit when he's already hanging himself is in and of itself a useful.
But see, I didn't know he was already hanging himself.
You knew you had green, and he was pumping green, so you didn't have to deal with it.
yeah, accurate. Like, I wouldn't sell yourself short. You did a good job. And this game is fantastic. I'm bummed that we got to it as far down the line as we did, because it means I'm going to have to see if there's any copies of this kicking around after fulfillment.
they might have a late pledge.
They might, and that's what I'm going to look
Yeah.
at, because I don't pick up a lot of two-player games, but I really like what this brings to the table.
Yeah. Well, I think if you've got 2 people who know pretty well what's going on with this, you can punch through this in half an hour.
The
easy.
board is also very nice, and they have a neoprene mat that you could use. I know you like those.
I am partial to the neoprene playmat, although
Yeah.
the board in this case is very nice.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say, the
They
neoprene
have a
versus.
gold border, like it's fancy.
So the neoprene mat, does that come with sections for these to fit in? Because that's nice for
There's no
keeping.
way.
It does not.
Then I'm sorry, I would go with this.
I would still probably take the board.
I
over
would
the mat.
prefer the board over the mat.
I would
because
take-
it locks these in place.
If they have
The
the
mat would be
scoring for
good
the mat,
portability.
yeah, if they have the scoring on the mat and then you can put the board in the middle, I would do that.
I don't think it was made that way.
That probably wasn't, but honestly, this is a well-engineered game. There's a lot to consider, and if you pay attention to all the clues, you can usually figure it out. But watching 2 masters play this
I
would
like
be
how-
fascinating.
I like how complex ID Studios makes their games, which with relatively simple mechanics.
It's literally just you
it's
put
simple
people
mechanics,
places.
But
Doesn't
then
get much simpler.
It's a worker
everything
placement game with
gets
victory point.
so
Yeah.
horrible, like in a great way.
Yeah, like this breaks my brain in very interesting ways. Like I would
have a
learn
little
a
bit of a
lot
headache.
playing more of this game.
Like I did
feel-
get a little bit of a headache from too much thinking.
I will say,
man,
I
my
do
brain
feel
feels like
like
it's on
I could
fire.
very happily play this game every night for like a week or 2. I could not do like 3 of these in a row.
no.
The problem here, if I pick this up and I just put it in the normal rotation with my wife, She probably or smothered. Like one of the two would happen. Like
Probably smothered.
there would not be a positive outcome for me. Like, and that doesn't mean that's not necessarily like she's been lately kicking my
I was gonna say,
ass.
I feel like based on
Somebody has
She
to.
won like 6 in a row.
Good.
on
Like
her
you're
learning
you, and I'm
curve,
like, I assure you, I am not.
based on her learning curve with games like Splendor, the first few games for her would be rough. But I think she could
I don't think
develop
this
the
would be that rough
capacity.
for her. This is the way her brain works. Every time you're thinking a thought, she's got 50 going on in her head. She has her own narration. She's one of those people with an inner monologue that is having a
she's thinking
conversation with
abstract.
herself while other little threads and pinpoints are going along, and she analyzes everything. I love you, sweetie. And she would get the bonus 3 points most of the time, which would put me at a severe disadvantage. So
Yeah, that's the hard thing, is that matters so much in the end game. Like 3 points doesn't
It's a
look
big
like a lot, but in this game, it's make or break most of the time.
Yeah.
As you saw with our second match.
Yeah.
and the first one. Yeah, well, no, not really.
First one, both of you were halfway.
He would have had no. He was so far ahead. If
What-
he
what
missed,
did you have
if
the
he
first
missed
one?
both,
Yeah, I figured out what both of them had, and
Right.
and
If you
the
missed
moment I
both
figured it out, that's
I got
when I
both
told
of mine.
Callahan
I
he was
was
screwed, because I had figured it out and gone, "There's no way you're catching him."
Yeah.
I've done that.
That
You're
was
just boned.
even if I would have figured it out there at the end, having
you got it and
completely
I screwed
forgotten
it up,
about
yeah.
that point condition of matching them on the board.
Yeah, matching them is big.
Even if I just had that
I didn't go
sudden
for
moment
that
of
because I
clarity,
didn't figure you could
I
play.
still would have lost by like 4 points.
Yeah. You didn't.
matching the number on both pieces. It was easier for me to split them up.
Splitting them is way easier than getting them to end on the same
I
token.
absolutely
That's
agree.
why it's
you-
worth so many more points.
Yeah. If you can get them up there and you can get them on the same one,
The
it's
closer
really,
they get
really
to
great.
each other,
You
the
have
higher
to
the
get it.
risk. But if you
Exactly.
can't precision target it and make sure your opponent can't do dick about it, you are hosed.
Yeah. It is literally the difference between like 12 points and 1.
Yes. Simply because of how they factored the math in.
And they knew that.
Yeah.
They knew that when they put it in there. They're like, you know what? We're gonna give somebody that. We're gonna give somebody that chance.
Yeah.
If they wanna spike the ball. Let them go for 17.
I do think the general
And end up with
tactic would be spread them out and not go for like the huge win.
Yeah.
Just try to go for
Get
a
'em both
decent
on
number.
10.
Get a decent number of points, and then
Well, that's
hopefully
one.
you're paying
like,
attention to what gets
purples
nuked and
now.
which and your very last moves of the last round are going to tell you so much about what the person's got.
Yeah.
I do think that
Unless you
there
have
is
somebody that moves one of the
capacity
pieces
to
for you.
just try and bunch a bunch of them up together too, and have a mutual subterfuge.
I
going,
also
too.
think that the
That
god
would-
powers
that would-
should
It would suck,
so-
but you could totally do it.
the god powers should only be used to either match your token at the end to get points, or if you realize that they've matched their tokens to take them off.
Yeah,
Like-
I was weaponizing correctly. I think I was basically going 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1 was my
Right.
plan. The last one missed, but the other two very much went 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I don't think you needed that last.
I did, because if I didn't, he was going to kill purple. The moment I passed, he was going to take the smite.
Yeah.
I had to use it.
And the dumb thing was, I didn't see him needing to use all those because I'm sitting there because the servants are the most important ones there were, and based upon where the figures were at, it's just like, okay, where is he going to play that's going to net him any type of bonus or penalty to
And
spread
that's
these
why I
out
kept it in
anymore?
reserve, was to just mess with you.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of
And
the
so I
thing.
kept passing to see what he was doing, and then he swapped the yellow with the red, and I'm like, oh shit, there that goes. Well, I got that one.
So the red ones are 2 sickle and 3 omega.
Yes, they're 2 sickles for white and dark, and then there's 3 points for white and dark. Yep.
Okay. That's good to know.
Indeed.
I dig this. This was great, and
And it does lead itself to expansions.
It does. There's a lot of room to build on.
I
this.
see what you did there.
This is well designed for that because you could have more deities, different boards, different pieces,
different age cards.
Right, it's like promos, expansions. Sky's the limit on this.
It really
It's such an open design, but it plays so well with the base.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry it took us this long to get it because honestly,
it's a lot.
it hurts us as much or more than it does you to have waited a year.
It would have been nice to have it out on or before the Kickstarter ended.
That was the plan.
But,
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah. But
I was
there's,
banking on that pretty
there's
hard,
nothing
but
wrong with pumping this up now.
well, yeah, because this is when fulfillment is.
Right. And it deserves to get pumped
Get
up.
people a little more excited about getting their game.
Yeah.
But this is awesome. If you pledged this, you made a good investment. This game is great. If you didn't pledge it, look for the
Still not as
Bill
bad as
Paul-
Breakers.
Build quality is solid on it,
Very
even with just the prototype form. The art's pretty good for the god cards.
yeah. Like I don't object to any of
The
this.
god cards stayed the same. I think one of the options was alt art. If you got the
that'd be
deluxe
cool.
edition.
Yeah.
So
I'd be cool with that.
If you really enjoy playing mind games with one other person,
this
this would be your game. I am not that good at that type of stuff, and this tiptoes over the border of the maximum amount of things that I am able to keep track of in a game. And when it it's not far over the line, but it's enough to where it's just like I can't track everything. I am not that smart.
you know what I want to see?
Yeah, I was playing a lot of different games
Both
with
people
my.
have both the
Correct.
same-
And I'm just like, I don't have that ability to. I can only work
It's
with
gonna
what
be
I've
so
got.
confusing.
He already knows I've got the purple one. I may as well make it as tough as possible by putting that in the obvious freaking spots for what it's just like, where's your god power? Are you on 7? Yup. Purple's right there. Are you near the bonus objective? Yup, sure am. Purple's right there. Move
I
one.
didn't even clock that
I
green
did.
was there and you were camouflaging it that way.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even put it there. He did that, and he put that there, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's what-
okay.
You remember that lie I was continuing to sell for round 3?
He put that there. It's just like, okay.
I was so
angry on that one.
That lie was going to continue to sell.
And I thought
you were
that's just like,
camouflaging
well,
teal.
shit.
Well,
he-
oh,
that's
we're
hilarious.
sharing a god.
That's why I
And
was
like,
annoyed that he guessed teal because it could have been green.
Yeah. But it was one of your last two moves. It's just like, he's not green. He's teal. Neat.
That would have been.
I didn't do anything in my last 2 moves to telegraph teal, which was the annoying part. I telegraphed yellow.
For a set there, I thought you were green and teal, but then
That would have been
it
cool.
was eliminated by round 2.
Yeah, round 2 you knew I couldn't.
Right.
What? So one of those were removed. I can't.
Well, he could only be one or
'Cause
the
I-
other because
because-
he had to be yellow or blue.
Well, stop for well, if we stop for a second, these pieces aren't exactly where they were because we kind of moved them while we're talking.
No,
so
they're still
I
right
can't.
where they need to be.
Well, I can't. I don't think this is where green was at because there was only one here on the last one on the last go around. There was only one there.
Oh, was green over on that
Oh,
one?
might have
yeah,
been
I did telegraph it. Yeah,
Yes.
you're correct. Never mind.
When you move that away, it's just like neat. I already had it down to a 50-50. Is he next to the bonus? Yes, cool. He's teal. No, cool. He's
Yeah, that's kind of
green.
And the problem I ran into at the end of round 2 was I thought about killing purple at the end of round 2 to get the information on blue and yellow.
Yeah.
because I think
I gave it a lot of thought.
I think green was actually sitting over here because you used it to grab one of the single
Oh yeah,
shot ones.
Yeah, you're right.
And gray was actually sitting here.
Yeah, you're
that
right.
was the one you nuked. I had it down between gray and teal.
Remind me,
Again, that was how sure I was that you were great.
yellow was the last one to get moved to the 7 during the second round, right? Like blue was already there.
Blue and
I-
yellow wound up there simultaneously.
Blue and yellow wound up there
Okay,
simultaneously because I helped move them into that position because that was two things that I could try to eliminate that
Yeah.
was.
Yellow bounced around a little bit, but
Which
Yeah,
is
I
why
know.
it very specifically
Yeah,
ended up.
I
is
specifically
why-
set up yellow to be going down in round one,
Yep, and
but
I
I
had
didn't
yellow
push
and
it
blue
too
as
hard. I
50-50
set
around.
yellow up a
Right,
little,
those were the
and
only
then
two, 'cause
sold
I was on
tea-
seven.
sold
Yeah, I
green.
should have done that. We knew he wasn't purple.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't purple, so I left purple on 7. It's just like neat. If there's only 2 there, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
And then when he swapped red for yellow, it's just like he's yellow.
Well, and the other thing was I thought about killing yellow, but the problem was if I did that,
you would have hosed yourself.
I would have telegraphed it.
Yeah. Killing yellow, swapping it out, either was a telegraph, and it was like that solved half of my issue. And then when that
And then I thought about it and I was like, the only productive thing is to kill purple, and nothing he's done has shown me that he is blue or yellow.
Yep. And it was gray that was sitting here, which left it as a 50-50 between those two.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
when you nuked gray, there was only one other option. It's just like, are you next to the center objective? Yes. Teal.
Yeah, this was fantastic. Like,
Yes.
this is an endlessly fascinating game to dissect and play through and then talk about the game afterward and kind of look at all the micro decisions to see where it all went wrong.
Yeah, it goes wrong so often.
I mean, I
don't think
it
I've
went
ever seen
wrong
it
for
go
me on
quite-
the very last 2 choices I made in the game. I played, I think, really well up to that point.
And then you
It was your last-
immediately stubbed your
It was
toe
your
and
last
fell down
two
the
that,
stairs.
that gave away for me what you were.
Well, yes,
Exactly
but I
what
was
you were.
willing to do that if I was correct on you being gray, and I
Yeah.
wasn't correct.
you were not.
Because every move you were making was selling the lie that you were gray.
If he had been gray, that would have been the right move. He fucking wasn't.
And the reason why I was moving gray wasn't even because I was trying to telegraph a lie. I was moving it because that was kind of keeping pace with green and teal. I'm like, if he's either one of those, I have to keep this next to it, so that in case he tries something fucky, I can nuke it quick by like 1 or 2 points and shank him.
Yeah.
And, that's
And
kinda
then
where
it's
I
just
was
like-
looking.
And then he's like, yeah, you sold the lie of being gray really well. And I'm like, bro, I wasn't trying to sell a lie. I was moving gray because I was worried that's what one of yours was. I was keeping it within strike distance.
Yeah,
I didn't move it because I was lying. I was moving because I thought you were
By
lying to me
putting
about
it on the board so early in round 3, that was telling me that you didn't want me to smite it. And that was what tripped me
I
up.
like how the more he talks, the more he's reading things in my head that thoughts just never occurred
That's the thing.
Right, that's the thing is, the way you
can
played it,
to me.
accidentally.
You lost against a bumbling idiot.
Yes, you can
Yes.
accidentally telegraph. You don't have to do anything with your dudes. You can just do random shit, and it is totally plausible for you to win because your opponent has no idea what's going on because neither do you.
well,
could literally
the problem
coin flip your
It wasn't
way.
one decision that led me to that.
Yeah.
I saw several moves throughout the course of the game that was like, I think he's this, but I'm going to watch a little longer. I think he has solidified this, but I'm going to watch a little longer. Okay, that's the 3rd time, and I don't believe in coincidence.
Except
He's
it
that
was coincidence.
Except it was coincidence.
Pure fucking coincidence. Because the reason
But you can see how I got there.
Yeah.
now that you've explained it, yes. Even though your thought process behind why I was doing it was not even close to why I was doing it.
No, I understand that now, but you could see where I drew those conclusions too, because based on how the board was laid out, it all just kept making sense.
I got fucking.
we have stretched into 10:15.
I got work.
But thank you for sending us this copy of the game.
Yes.
I am
Appreciated.
super appreciative. I am super stoked to see what more we can do with this in future. This is rad as hell.
Yes.
And my favorite new thing I can do now is if there are a couple random people who are gamers who are like, I want to play something new. Well, let me grab these 2 of you and we're going to show you this game. And we're going to break some brains and I'm going to sit here with popcorn and enjoy the show.
Yeah, this is fun to
Can I
spec-
watch?
Yes, I'll play.
So, being honest, I had more fun watching and guessing what I saw. I saw what he was because we're sitting next to each other. I'm like, all right.
I liked both aspects. I think I liked
Trying to
both
guess what he was, and I'm like, this is. I had more fun watching it than I did playing it. Now, that's not to say I didn't have fun playing it. It's just again, it's just over that line
Yeah.
of too much shit for me to train.
It's a good
Yeah.
game to kind of broaden your brain capacity with. If it's just that tiny bit over the line, this is a good way to level that up just a little.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
So
May I suggest upgrading to?
If you say Culver's, I swear to God,
I was about to say Culver's, and I thought
smack you.
It's delicious.
Maybe it's just Culver's in Wisconsin.
Look, man, you just need to take your chess brain and you need to add multi-dimensional time travel. All right.
Why don't you
That's all
consider
you need.
upgrading your Wendy's to an Outback Steakhouse?
We did that with Warlords chess, and look how that worked out. Brayden and I sat at the same time. We're
Probably
like,
middle step some Applebee's. You
true,
can upgrade your Wendy's to an Applebee's. Got it.
Is that an upgrade?
acceptable.
Warlord's chest. I did. You know what? I don't want to go down that. It's
It's almost
so good.
yeah, we gotta get
Thank you all for hanging out tonight.
Yes.
I will probably be streaming Dinkum tomorrow as a bonus stream because I have plans in
and
that
he's
game.
addicted.
And well, I'm not going to be able to play it post surgery, and streams are going to probably stop for a little bit as I recover.
I was
from
going
that.
to say, are we going to go on a couple week hiatus then,
At
or are we
least
going
one.
to attempt a?
Maybe two. We
Midweek
might
here.
pick back up after Thanksgiving. That doesn't mean I won't sneak a stream in here or there solo if I feel up to it, but I just don't know how that's all going to play out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're giving ourselves the breathing room. We are for sure not streaming next Thursday.
Yes.
Okay,
For sure.
Is
That's
that when
not-
your thing is?
it's on Wednesday. So yeah,
Okay.
it'll be you and me at first turn Wednesday night, and that'll be it for the week.
Okay.
And we're doing Tiny Epic Galaxies
Yes,
next week.
yes.
Okay.
Nice.
And then we got to figure out what the
We got to
game is
figure out
after
what
that.
we're doing the game after that.
All right.
I gave her ample
Yeah, you did.
examples.
I'm just
And
waiting to
and
see
she,
what
yeah,
comes
and
back.
she wasn't there the other night when we were there.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of stuff going
Yeah.
on. We'll get that sorted out this week.
I have a feeling it's going to come down to whatever she can get in stock.
Probably.
There's a bunch of those.
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all have a good night.
Before we
night,
sign
everybody.
off, we do have a hydrate and a stretch.
Oh, I've been
So let's
hydrating
just-
all night.
Let's
But I
get those
appreciate
taken
it anyway.
care of.
I don't. I would have to go. To the,
Thank you,
I'd have to
Triples.
go
Much
to-
appreciate you.
Triple scares.
She do. She.
I was overdue for a
I'm
stretch.
going to have to go to the kitchen to grab something to drink.
We will vouch for you. Have a good night, all.
Have a good night,
everybody.
everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Thank you again, Ivy Studios.